Are you okay?
Well, I mean, that is always,
Debatable with this group.
Exactly. All right, hi everyone. We are live.
Just trying a couple of settings. Boop. There we go. Where's my close up?
All right, so we a lot of interesting things happened to the core of the game in the last 2 weeks. Mostly on Fantasy Grounds. So one of the main builders for Fantasy Grounds, the Pathfinder behind the scenes working stuff, finally released his version 19 of the base game file, which adds a incredible amount of versatility to the game through activities. Skill blocking is now kind of automated. Checking your hide versus everyone's perception, at least on the character side, is fully automated. It is automated. The medicine check for Activa is now automated, which is fantastic.
Yes.
When last we left, you guys had went to...
No, we're all being loud. I'm so sorry.
You went to the suit scale caverns, where you ran into a mystic suit scale who told you that the Myth-Flits had stolen their statue of their god, and asked if you go and get it. You guys headed all the way back to the Myth-Flit lair,
Which you guys ran away from bravely.
All the gremlins?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was ready to fight them.
It didn't seem like a good idea at the time.
But
This time we had a reason to.
Mom spoke. Mom put her foot down.
But it was very interesting that the humorous part is literally the week before, Keith's like, boy, it'd be nice to try a adventure where we have to go through all of our
Multiple encounters.
because and then of course the week that Keith is out LARPing, you guys go through a multiple encounter thing and just see exactly how crazy resource management is.
For some reason, you felt that LARP was more important than this.
It is. It can be.
Disagree.
Yes.
But that's okay.
You just don't LARP. That's the point.
That's the thing.
Because someone shut down the LARP I was in.
You can
grab all my Star Wars
you get
Start one.
and then fire them yourself. Good luck to you. Only costs you about 10 grand to start. So.
Anyway, so you guys went through the Myth-Flit lair. You fought centipedes, you fought Myth-Flits, you fought...
That's right, you got poisoned.
A giant poisonous centipede that almost ripped the Sienna right in half, or not Sienna, sorry, Ordella right in half.
In the meantime, you also had Lindsay with you on
that little excursion.
She did great.
In the meantime, Solomon and Amiri stayed back at the camp with Ed.
Ed.
Sure nothing weird was happening there. And that's where you guys were hanging out for.
That's where we need the me to prepare the companion pocket. I could put Ed into a extra dimensional space where he's perfectly fine and healthy and
Isn't that just for familiars?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think
it's also companions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Ed's not a companion. He's an animal.
Yeah, Ed's just my
Her
mule.
companion, you
Quite
donkey.
literally.
It's
It's a companion.
Fair,
Yes.
fair enough.
He's just a donkey.
He's just a little ass.
So I mean, just a little ass.
He's making an ass.
So what?
Voice is a little off because he's just a little horse. Anywho,
Donkeys are not horses.
so
Yeah,
a
but
couple
that's
of the other things I did this week, the past week, I also created Lindsay, Amiri, Valerie as PC characters on Path Builder, and there is a wonderful extension on Fantasy Grounds that allows you to import the JSON file right from Path Builder into Fantasy Grounds. So they're actually full-blown characters now. Because the issue I was running into, especially with Lindsay, is her spells were not in her NPC stat log, it just said she had ink shot, but didn't give me any way to actually trigger it, where the character now will. And they're fully automated as well with the activities tab, so that they have the ability to do different activities as we require as well. So if we need them to do a lore check, or we need them to do a medicine check, or whatever, those are all in there. Valerie, if she's with you and does her shield block, it now tracks the damage on the shield. It absorbs, the shield absorbs damage. You take the overflow, and then the shield actually now has hit points as a stat. And you can see when the shield is broken. And if the shield's broken and you try to toggle your shield to raise it, it will tell you have no unbroken or operable shields available to do it.
Does that also work for the shield spell?
I do not know if that's.
Damn it, Owen.
We haven't tried. I mean,
you can.
We
Well, that's a good question.
And see what happens. But as of now, I don't know. 'Cause I know
the new fire shield spell is exactly the same thing. The new fire shield spell, instead of engulfing you in flames, now actually covers a flaming shield in front of you,
which is really cool. So, turn on the kitty cam.
I think
Dan,
that sucker's
hello.
all.
Sorry.
The boys have had a very, very rough day today because it's been a very exciting day. We've had to clean the entire house. We have a big group of friends come over for a barbecue and lobster cook after. So the boys have been sniffing their brains off at the live lobsters we have. And of course, everyone's here for streaming, so they're all excited and they are now very tuckered out. But they will be definitely up and running here in
The one leg hanging out.
a bit. Yeah.
Well, and my nephew and his girlfriend stayed over last night. They went up to the mountains for a couple of days, so they're heading back just for
So guests as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so
They've had
literally
a lot of
Yeah,
excitement.
a lot of excitement, and wait till there are 10 people in this house, because
other than us,
I don't think any of them have. Well, sorry, Shauna has met 3PO, but no one else has.
Yeah.
None of our friends, and I don't even know if Brooke and Mike have met R2.
I don't think so.
I don't think Rory hasn't met R2 either, because he hasn't been over since we stopped playing D&D.
Oh,
So
I didn't get their tags engraved. I'll put them on their collars, but they're not engraved yet.
yeah, that's fine. Put them on their collars just in case, but we'll just try to make sure no one
We keep
takes
them
no side.
aside, yeah.
Just in time to eat each other's faces.
The impressive thing with Mythic getting all this stuff done is this also was this week was the release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes. So I have also been playing that. I played it Friday for about 5 hours. Sorry, Thursday for about 5 hours. I think it was 1 o'clock in the morning. No, 12 o'clock. I was good. I was a good boy. 12 o'clock. I was actually asleep by 12:30. Yesterday I was a little later. I played until about 12:30 because I got to one area that had to be. I wiped so many times. And then I remembered, one, save before you go into a fight.
Literally.
And
Yep.
two, you can long rest anytime you feel like it.
Yeah.
It's not like 5E where you can only do it X amount of times. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to go into a major fight. Long rest. Rest everyone up. Heal everyone up. Spells, come back in. Fight. Long rest. Everyone goes back. I'm like, yep. And save.
I wasn't sure because of that one mechanism if you had a limited number of long rests before something bad.
Well, see, and that's the thing. I have been through enough long rests that something interesting did happen.
Find out.
But
Do it till you find out.
yeah, I'm having a great time in the game.
Nice.
I know on my YouTube channel and stuff, I said I'm not purchasing anything game related. I bought Baldur's Gate a year and a half ago, thinking it was actually released. I'm like, oh, Baldur's Gate sounds like, what the fuck you mean open beta? I'm like, what the heck? And the game was not finished, and there was a lot. I'm like,
I'll just not play it now. And then I'm like, oh, it's actually releasing. Okay, all the files are updated.
And we'll have
So
to
now I'm playing.
and we'll have to talk about Gwen's computer later too.
oh,
Don't-
the mini computer.
We don't need to talk about it now,
That
but
thing's
awesome.
yeah.
Anywho, so we have some. So we got some tech upgrades, as in I moved my streaming PC much closer to all of my gear, so every camera is now directly plugged into my PC. All my mics are directly plugged into my PC because I found issues that were happening with cameras and mics and stuff were because they were plugged in through hubs. It's like my main camera, this one, yep, is plugged into my hub, but it's the only camera plugged into this hub, so it's working fine. Everything else should be okay now,
and hopefully we don't have any more disconnects and things.
Huzzah!
Yeah, exactly.
So,
For technology.
yeah, technology,
It's interesting.
When it works, it works, and when it doesn't, go.
I will burn an offering.
Yeah, pretty much. So
That's my tech level.
So,
Also today,
oh, yes.
I will be eating a whole jar of pickles because we did go past the
20.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to hit like 7.
literally 7. 7 was the goal.
And hit 7, we're like, oh, and then 8, and then go, and I'm like,
Yeah.
20 minutes.
It's okay. No one's listening to me today.
Just don't make yourself sick.
Critical effect. So, again,
Holy
the big thing
smokes.
to remember in
in
Pathfinder is a 10 above your target number is a critical success.
How many did he roll?
A few, but not
Not enough. Honestly,
less
with
than
us.
Well, that's good. That increases your survivability.
Apparently, you're our bad luck too.
Now, see how many
No.
misses we have.
Yeah.
Crit misses, we only have, I think, 7.
I refuse to accept that.
so
So, yeah, so it was interesting.
So
So I think the goal will be 11
11
today.
today.
Oh,
Oh, now you're gonna smell pickle juice all day long.
am I going to be keyboard?
No, it's over me.
No,
That's
that's fine.
fine.
We can wash you.
The
Keyboard's
keyboard's
much more difficult.
No, but don't.
Pickle brine, what teacher taught us.
What a lovely perfume.
You know, it was really nice vanilla before.
Now it's pickle brine and
And vanilla.
vanilla. Oh, garlic pickle brine.
Garlic pickles.
They are.
Garlic.
Itty bitty garlic.
Nice.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right. So yeah. So I again read a lot more of the mod. More areas you guys can stump into.
I'm not going to start right now, though.
You haven't read the whole thing?
Excellent.
Cover yet?
Now let's proceed.
500 pages. So the answer's no.
That's kind of where I'm at with Abomination Vaults too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's proceed to go where he's not prepared for.
Well, actually, I'm prepared for most of the areas. If you guys travel to very far away, I mean, you're just
gonna fucking die. I don't care.
That's what we're gonna talk about. Level 3. You guys hit level.
Yep.
Okay.
We're very garlicly. Holy shit!
Don't worry, I got fisherman's friends for later. If you need a freshening of your breath,
And based upstairs.
Good. Oh my god.
you have to interact
Have
socially.
a breath that will kill a vampire from 100 paces.
But to meet a whole bunch of new people.
Don't,
Hi.
yeah, don't worry. There's piles of garlic in the sky.
Perfect.
But anyway, so third level. Everyone made third level. Finally, you guys hit 2,282 experience, which was enough for you guys to do third level. Third level, again, in even D&D and Pathfinder is big,
especially for spellcasters.
It opens up the second level
of
spellcasting.
spellcasting.
And for Pathfinder, it gives a general feat and a
Skill feat.
skill feat.
Skill feat, yeah.
So we're going to go around the table quick and we're going to see what everyone decided to pick for those. And we're going to start with Keith.
Solomon took, well, he's a rogue, so he gets a skill increase every level as well. So he took expertise in crafting so that he could take the skill feat, magical crafting, so that I can make magic items and, more importantly, transfer runes from armor and weapons to armor and weapons that we can use. Because I'm kicking around with a +1 cold iron longsword. I don't use a longsword. I can't use a longsword. So now I'm going to have a +1 filters for.
Cold
Iron, you say. Interesting.
Well, that would have been good against the Mitflits.
The Fae? Probably.
Oops.
Just saying.
It's a longsword, though. Who uses longswords?
Nobody at this table.
And for
Maybe your beefy character?
It's fine.
nah, she uses a bastard sword, not a longsword. Anyway, and I took the general feat, ancestral paragon, which gives me an ancestry feat because I don't get an ancestry feat till 5th level, and I wanted to I want to take something else at 5th level. So I took the ancestry feat, sure feat, which lets me climb and balance and not be flat-footed, and any success on a climber balance is a critical success.
Nice. Can you still critical fail?
Probably, I think so. It doesn't say anything about no critical fails, so that option is always there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolute failure is always there.
But one thing I will say with Pathfinder, I know a lot of people complain about how many rules it has and stuff, but the rules written are very.
I don't read the rules.
If something says you can do this, but doesn't say you can't do something, it means you can only do this. It does not. There's no interpretation that way of the
No,
rules.
it's pretty hard set and fast. If it doesn't say you can do it, you can't do it.
I don't know if Keith has heard the news or not.
They are launching
Starfinder Second Edition.
Yes, I watched your video.
It's going to be 100% compatible with Pathfinder. So you could literally take a Solarian soldier from Starfinder and drop him into your KingMaker thing, or you could take your Magus from Pathfinder and run it into a Starfinder.
Yeah, I saw your video on it and Rules Lawyer's video on it.
Yeah, he did a really in-depth one. Him and his buddy did a 2-hour brief of a
Oh, that was the
I'm like, geez, guys, that's a lot of talking. But anyway, good on them.
he had a short one too.
Yeah,
That's the one I watched.
He did a short one,
which was like
I ain't gonna watch it.
thing. It caught a lot. Everyone off guard. Again, I was sitting on the couch, kind of watching it. I was half asleep because I played more. It's getting very late. And then they show the Starfinder logo, and then they show the 3 action economy. And I'm like, wait, what?
Interesting.
That literally sat me up on the couch, and they're like, yep,
Starfinder 2 coming, completely compatible, cross-compatible with Pathfinder, which is brilliant because
There's just more games to play.
It's one rule set.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to go on Starfinder because it's like more like 3.5.
Yeah.
And then you have to learn another step all over again. And that's really rough. So this way all the rules are, like I said, backwards and forwards compatible, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yes, I love Ronald and I love his videos. The Rules Lawyer is fantastic, but I'm not going to watch him for 3 hours.
Same. Yeah.
Oh, I have one more thing. At 3rd level, the rogue gets deny advantage as well, and I'm not flat-footed to hidden, undetected, or flanking creatures of my level or lower.
That is very good to know.
But they can still help their allies flank.
Yep.
And
One of the nice things with this new version 19 is Keith or anyone can actually target everyone on the combat tracker, and then with their stealth and whatever the rule is, it'll run in secret, and then Keith can hit the apply all effects, and it will literally say hidden to target number 1, hidden to target 2, or obscure. It'll actually run through all that as it goes, and it'll only be to him. Like I said, one of the great ones is feint. So if Keith does a feint maneuver against someone and rolls it, it'll only flat-foot that person versus Keith and not everyone else. Or if Keith critically fails the feint, that person will have Keith flat-footed, and it just applies that effect on the board, which is really nice. The amount of automation that they threw in was absolutely
rather nice.
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This has been one I've been watching for over a year come in. And it's nice to see it happen.
So, sorry to interrupt. For those of you that are new to the remote microphones,
So what is beeping?
that's my phone. I gotta shut it down. Take it off before you go to the washroom.
Oh, okay. I did not go to the washroom. That's what I was wondering.
But
I just went to
Jen, I
my.
could hear you washing your hands.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Just hit the
the
bottom
bottom
button.
button. Just shut it off.
Or I just take it off and leave it here.
Better to shut it off though,
Because then it's not picking up any other sound.
Yeah, yes.
Are you hearing me chew?
Before I blow my nose.
So for my level 3,
Yes.
I get, as a clerk, I get alertness. I also get,
And what does
alertness do?
gives me a bonus to my, it makes me an expert in perception. So now I'm up to a +10 perception.
That's
Very good. I like that.
It also, I took, for my skill up, I took expert in crafting because I also took magical crafting. Figured we'd double up on it. One of us can make potions, the other one can make scrolls, or vice versa, or whatever.
Talismans.
Talismans, whatever.
Beautiful
Beautiful
thing
thing
is
is
also
also during downtime, if you realize that it is not
good,
good,
you
you
can take your
your
downtime action as relearning your feet.
feats.
Yeah.
That kind of feat you can learn on and off if you don't need it.
Yeah, I just figured being able to, at least at this lower level where potions and scrolls are going to make all the difference,
Mhm.
having the ability to have two of us being able to crank those out would probably be useful.
Agreed.
So, other than that, I got second level spells. Yay!
And what did you prepare for today?
So for today, I prepared Dispel Magic for a specific encounter that I have in mind, and Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Love
spiritual weapon. That's
honestly one of
Not-
my favorite cleric ones.
Not a dick knife.
Not a
Not
dick
a
knife,
dick
though.
knife,
It probably will be a knife, but not a dick knife.
I enjoyed the
What
floppy
is,
the floppy dick knife. It was awesome.
weapons. Is it
Longbow.
one?
So it doesn't really,
Spiritual weapon will be a longbow.
not necessarily.
Smacking them.
You can also make it a club or a dagger.
Oh no, that's no fun. Longbow smacking your opponents.
Beating them with the-
Because it is a melee weapon, so
Yeah.
to me it did make sense to have the longbow. But I mean, I
Makes
guess I
sense.
could.
Yeah,
Okay, a phallus shaped club then.
What?
A phallus shaped club.
No.
Here we go again. All right,
It's canon now.
And
Glenn, what did you do for third level? So third level druid. First of all, I did update tweet. I went into tweet stats and did updates. The tweet has the right hit points at 31, and the jaws and claws are now at +7. The perception everything all got bumped up.
Next level is a really cool level where they become any animal companion that
Burly.
either becomes nimble or savage, which makes it tweak it become nimble, makes it more dexterous and stuff.
So that's because he'd become an adult, right?
It's because
Because
you
you
hit the
take the
mature
mature
animal companion feet, and then you become an adult. You actually grow in size as well. You're large. You could actually ride them.
Fun tip: do not Google mature kitty. Won't end well for you.
Yeah, so the word mature, we get all sorts of interesting results that I'm not interested in.
All right,
And none of them to do with Pathfinder Second Edition.
Level druid.
I picked risky surgery. So that one.
That's the skill
Your
feat.
surgery can bring a patient back from the brink of death, but might push them over the edge. When you treat wounds, you can deal 1d8 slashing damage to your patient just before applying the effects of treat wounds. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your medicine check to treat wounds, and if you roll success, get a critical success instead.
Wait,
So I
why is
don't
my
really
healer
get
coming
extra
towards me with
first.
it? Put that scalpel away!
You kidding me? All I got is dagger.
Oh God!
It's rusted and got blood all over it.
Family dagger. It is clean.
You can borrow my cooking knife. It's even
Yeah,
bigger.
to get a bit of a bonus and maybe get a critical success. So my medicine is already expert. I have a what's it at? That's funny. That says +10, 12. But when I look at something else, it says +11. Whatever. I've got a really good bonus, so I have a better chance of getting the critical success. So Ordella is more than likely going to be the first person I try.
Yeah, so you take D8 damage, you make your roll. If you hit a success, it becomes a critical, which is great. A success for you, even at DC 20, is now a. If you have a +12, you get a plus. So
6 or better.
6 or better is a critical success for your surgery. I think that's.
I'd be doing it every time.
Yeah,
I'll take those odds.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, you're the one who will be, so.
And take that damage too.
Well, and then the thing
I'll
is,
take
you'll
those
take
odds.
damage, you'll take,
Yeah.
Because you could get 42 points of healing out of the deal.
yeah, you'll take like the bad part is you take 8 damage, and like Gwen said, she could roll all ones
Yeah.
for the 48.
But if you go for the DC 20, then you're guaranteed 14.
Yeah, exactly. Minimum 14 for healing up. So, and at the absolute worst,
Yeah,
a 6-point bump.
Yeah, you're gonna take 6 points of healing.
At the best, you can do
42 points of healing.
Yeah.
That's just.
We'll see what happens, though. I don't generally roll that well.
And roll a 1 on your D8, so you're getting 41 points of healing.
So at level 3, I also get alertness and great fortitude, but I cannot figure out how to get them added in fantasy rounds because I just cannot find them.
For
Wait,
which,
what,
sorry?
Alertness and great fortitude. Half Builder's telling me I get those at 3.
If you get a plus 11, you probably already got alertness.
Gonna say.
Yeah, it'll automatically add class features.
Yeah,
Yeah, it automatically adds those classes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
class
I find
features for
Done
you.
that.
One second, I found mine a little while ago.
Because
Oh, yeah, I see them.
I get
Class features, alertness and great fortitude.
because I'm at a plus 10 for my perception, so and
Oh
you're at plus
my
11.
goodness. You have many class features.
I do.
Oh my god.
She's a druid, so that's just
You get a bunch of class features too.
Yeah, but she's
I mean,
got like 2
bit
listed. Well, I need to count.
But you got bravery this level, which
I do. I have bravery.
you can
now.
tell everyone about it when Gwen's
All
done.
right. What spells did you decide to pick today?
Well, the group decided for
What
me.
did we pick? Yeah.
Dispel magic, which is a good choice, and flaming sphere, which I did very much enjoy on my previous.
You can always go to your
Power
preparation
type.
tab and change those around if you wish. Your
Yeah.
actions go to preparation, and then I throw a list in there.
Entangle.
Half dozen in there. Entangle was one of them, I think. So there is a bigger list. I just clicked those just
Develop, yeah.
in case you needed it. So, all right. Last but not least, our pickle eater.
Hi.
It's all right, nobody's vampire. We're good.
Knocked out the cat.
Yeah.
But he's being-
He's so cute. What did I do? I bumped up my proficiency in athletics to expert. And then the feat that I took was toughness. Get that extra HP in there just in case, as I'm usually running headfirst into danger.
Yep.
Messenger pigeons.
And then for excuse me, I have to burp.
Garlic.
It's literally it's the pickles.
That's all right.
This is gonna be
It's
a
not
very
smell
interesting
eviction.
session.
For my class feature, I took bravery, or I guess I got it. It was given to me. So it says, having faced countless foes and the chaos of battle, you have learned how to stand strong in the face of fear and keep on fighting. Your proficiency rank for will saves increases to expert.
Nice.
When you roll a success at a will save against a fear effect, you get a critical success instead. In addition, anytime you gain the frightened condition, reduce its value by 1. I got that.
So if someone tries to demoralize you, they have to get a critical success to demoralize you.
Because demoralize only ever puts in a frightened 1.
Yeah.
And if you reduce it by 1, it does not work.
I didn't realize that aspect of bravery for fighters. They gotta-
That give you
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
frightened 2, become frightened 1, so you only be frightened for 1 round.
Yeah, so they gotta beat your it's
will?
wisdom, wisdom or will.
10.
They need
A 30? To
No,
critical success on it because it's 10 plus
10 plus here. Yeah, that's 20. They'd have to roll 30 to critical success you on a demoralize.
and actually demoralize you
Nice.
for 1 round too.
Yeah.
Liddy.
So that's crazy.
Okay,
All right.
Wisdom's also my worst stat, so I'm glad. Good stuff.
All right. So you took toughness, and what was your skill feat?
Did you?
I just made
Oh, I don't think she gets a skill feat.
I made
that's just-
athletics an expert.
Or is it-
Okay. Yes. Yeah. You bumped the skill up, not
Yeah.
a skill feat.
And you get
Oh, I think I'm the only one that gets a skill feet.
I think you are, yeah.
I get like
I think
Yeah,
next level though
I'm not
I
an
would
expert
get
in
one.
nature, so into go with my character.
Nice.
rogues are crazy on the
Awesome.
feats.
Yeah. And then, again, so going back to the version 19 of Fantasy Grounds. The really nice thing is when you guys need to do your recall knowledge checks, you can automatically just roll it in your activities tab, and it makes it a hidden roll. So you don't have to drop dice in the tower or anything. You literally click it, and it will come up as a secret roll. Anything that's supposed to be a secret roll comes up as a secret roll on my side.
I get one next level with a class feat.
Did I do
No,
that right or
a
did I do
skill
that
feat.
wrong? I grabbed it and dropped it in the chat.
I get a skill feat and a class feat
You
next.
should just have to click the effect button.
I thought everyone got one at 3rd.
I got one last level.
But
Well, you, on
I
your
got one next.
activities.
Looks like it goes back and forth.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, so at level 3 you got a general feat.
And then
lore skill
increase in stat,
Oh yeah.
a skill increase,
Recall knowledge, lore,
And that's it?
concentrate, secrets,
and then bravery.
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Interesting.
It was secret both times.
Yeah, but I don't know if it actually got the right one because it doesn't have my skills. In
Well, it just says, yeah, so I think what you can do with those, you might. Yeah, so if you click down on it, the magnifying glass, it shows you the skill. It says none. You should be able to actually get the magnifying glass there and tell it what you want it to do.
Oh, you got them at your even numbered levels 2, 4, and 6.
No, it doesn't have my lore on the list.
Sweet, merciful
All the
crap.
rest of them, but not my dwarven culture and World Warfare.
Interesting. All right. Well, we'll have to look at that.
Rogues are absolutely crazy.
So when we left, who got the bonus? You should have 2 chips.
I do.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah, for my good stuff last time.
Extra one down here.
Thank you.
There were a couple of them kicking around.
Yeah, so you guys make it out of the mid-flit layer.
And nap tuck.
Oh, I will have the answer to that.
Nip Tuck. Good show.
Knick knack and oh no, I just have knick knack and paddywhack right now. One of them I do the right one. Knack pick was one of them,
Knick Knack Paddywhack.
and I could have sworn you did say the other one's name.
Big Deck Paddywhack.
Dog bone.
I'm mad that I wrote that
I
down.
was insistent on screwing up their names, so remembering what they actually are was becoming tough.
Believe.
Oh, Micmag? That was the kobold that woke up.
Yes.
Micmag.
Yeah.
Is that the one we're trying to find?
Yes.
Okay. I did have it written down.
They did not go into the mid-flit layer with you.
No.
They stayed back, which was actually a good thing because 2 of the mid-flits bolted as you guys had hammered out their centipedes and another big group. And they managed to stab the
They got them on the way out.
On the way out.
Oh, right, and then we gave them the statue to carry.
Yes, so they've got old shark tooth.
Actually, they handed them back to us and said they weren't
They
worthy.
did.
Yes,
Yes,
they did.
Actually, gave it back to you guys.
Because you were the ones who found it, so therefore you're the ones
who should be presented.
But they do have their friends.
Yep. One of the things, unfortunately, I did not get time to do was go over all the camping rules. Which there are some stuff for
like cooking meals and other activities that your companions can help you with during the downtime in the evening. Again, I unfortunately just don't have that right in front of me, so we're just going to ignore it for now, and I will make sure I get it set up properly. So.
You speaking your
Yeah, what are you saying?
Stuff in halfling.
the
The funny part is, I see that.
obviously.
How's that pronounced?
McShee and Chanlees.
Oh, this is the weird
It's not
nicknames
a-
you fucking
it's not a
gave us.
On the Hanleys?
Could be. How do you pronounce it
Does
then?
that mean that'd be Hanley?
And Hanley. That's actually.
If we're going with kind of Irish sounding, Gaelic sounding,
Sure, that works.
a McShee
Hanleys.
and a Hanleys.
McShee. Yep.
You calling us names? This sounds rude.
Not at all.
This with a shitty grin on his face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Assistant over there? Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Give me one quick second.
So, Oblar cannot tell a lie. Owen can lie his face off.
This is like the there are 2 doors in front of you. Like, we'll see how this goes.
In labyrinths with the 2 guards, one always tells the truth, one always lies.
Yeah.
I can't figure out which is which.
I just want to. Yeah.
I mean,
So while our GM is thinking,
you
I'm
can
gonna
stop
go
us from
fill my
talking,
water.
from keeping secrets from you by learning our language.
Oh my god. No, I do.
Or you can
Teach
just pick him
me.
up by his ankles and be like, the fuck you say about me?
Flip you upside down, shake you. Give me your lunch money.
I'm a halfling. That's all I have is lunch money. I just pointed at him.
Always have lunch money.
You are my lunch money.
I just
Is your
provide
lunch
snacks.
money?
And they only work for me, though.
It's cold outside, but
every-
it's hot here.
But every time I offer to do,
Pen. No.
No, it absolutely is.
every time I offer to do treat wounds, I offer a snack as well.
I like it. We did go over that. Be very careful what we eat from you. Now that we know that some of your cakes are bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're clearly identified.
Yeah.
In halfling.
Well, yes.
He doesn't think to write it in common.
I might just leave the notes as shorthand. I did not go through and write them nice.
So I did come across a rant this week that made me go, huh. Someone was ranting about the language common and how like all the races have their own language except humans. They just have common. And which, if you think about it, humans should have lots of different languages.
Yeah.
So in my campaigns now, common is actually going to be trade common. It's kind of a pigeon language. So like if you're talking about stonework, it's going to be dwarven words. If
Okay.
you're talking about, like forests and trees, it's elven. That sort of thing.
That's kind of cool.
Food would obviously be in halfling.
Of course.
So it'd be the trade common, and then all the humans would have their own individual racial language as well,
Well, that's
or regional language rather.
not working. Not giving the elixir of life.
This ability to type in languages, Corey, is the one regret I have about Foundry.
Doesn't have that.
I wonder if I can find a module that does the same.
Probably. I would assume. It should be easy that,
I have Elven and Goblin.
I speak whale.
Because everyone starts talking about speaking whale, all I can think of is down Periscope. the sound, the solar
The
attack.
solar attack.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so
It's
funny.
been a long time since I have.
Kelsey Grammer.
My favorite thing
Okay.
ever was when it came out. We're talking
like 90, 99,
somewhere in there.
There's a reason that I haven't seen it.
So
It's not that old.
the humorous thing is the electrician.
Oldest me?
Yeah, he's trying to like wire things up by like grabbing like a live wire and like taking off his sock and putting his foot on the other one
my
and
God,
making
yes.
the own current. And I still remember my dad, dead hands, looks at my brother, who's an electrician, goes, "That's how you do it, huh?" My brother fucking lost his mind. I never expected. My dad really was not humorous. He never had a, but that deadpan sarcasm, it
like
caught me and Gary so quickly
That's
off
hilarious.
guard. And I just, that's how you do it, huh? He was somewhat pissed.
What? Gary? Never.
I couldn't stop fucking laughing. All right.
So, just a quick aside.
Yep.
Fun fact: I have a weird interaction with radios. If I'm near it, it gets worse reception. If I touch it, it gets better
I
reception.
did that too.
Like, it's
Okay, so it's not just me because
Yeah, sure.
in the army, once they discovered that, I got put on radio duty so often
He got put on antenna touching.
Do you have,
because it would,
That's what he called
it
it.
would,
you
yeah,
have lots of fillings?
a few.
Any plates and screws?
Nope.
Take off this
I
one.
know.
But it's-
I have no feelings anymore.
You're just very conductive.
But it's funny because like literally they'd have trouble be reaching someone over the radio. Get Wastel over here. Go over, touch the radio. Suddenly they can hear them clearly.
There you go.
And a human antenna.
Yep.
All right.
Open your mouth.
you
CJ92
guys
starts
have
coming out.
any,
Nothing white.
Evening. Relaxing at camp. You get a overnight rest.
Yay.
It is early in the morning when you.
I assume
Someone makes a nice meal for everyone.
Becky.
Get some brekkie.
It was nice. We're trying to figure out the sleeping order.
Yes.
With you not around, and they're like, well, no, normally Solomon does the late one. That way he does breakfast first thing in the morning. It was so funny. They didn't know what to do without me.
So we were like, Amari took it, and we were like, you gotta make breakfast.
Yeah, we weren't sure we wanted to eat it.
Oh,
No.
you poor guys.
Okay.
Questionable.
Well, you get back to our campsite and
Even Ed gave side eye to the meal, but you know.
he ate it anyway.
Well, John, he does have one. Polyglot.
There you go.
An add-on module for Foundry Virtual Tabletop.
Oh, this is the one thing I will give Foundry props on. They announced the Starfinder second edition. They launched the what they call the field test. So it's the level 1 to 5 soldier. You can take a look at what they're doing with it. With someone, by the time they were done, by the time they were done the 2-hour presentation, hour and a half, someone already built a module and put it in so you could play test.
it on Foundry.
Damn.
That was impressive. I was really,
The fan-produced modules are
Yeah.
fantastic.
to me, I find that the
The
fan-produced modules, to me, I find a double-edged sword, just like in Valheim and everything else. Because if the main game updates, it breaks a ton of mods. And some authors, they're just volunteers. So if they're on a 60-hour work week, they're not coming home and coding it. Their mods get very like they just don't get updated. I again will give Foundry props now because in a version 11 or 11.5, I think it is, the one that is coming up, they're putting in a automated backup and also a check. So when you open it up, it will give you a list of here are the mods that are updated to the new version, here are the ones that are not updated, and here are the ones that just will not work. Do you wish to update?
So
then you can go ahead and do that.
I use a server called The Forge.
Yep.
And it actually will not let me update any module or any games that the base game and most of the mods are not already updated for. So, like Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
I tried to force it the one day and it broke, and because I ignored the warnings that you're not compatible yet.
Yep.
So it was.
It's also to stop them from getting inundated with people.
Yeah.
Well, you fucking broke it yourself.
No, I'm not going to spend
hours,
fixing your problem. I will if you pay me.
Yeah.
That's what
what
techs
techs
get
get
paid
paid
for.
for.
But it's nice because it if Cyberpunk hasn't updated, it won't even let me upgrade
Yep.
the other ones just in case.
As it should. Honestly, it should.
All right. So you guys have a nice breakfast in the morning.
I have a banger breakfast.
You,
That is actually what it is. Bangers.
Bangers mash?
No,
Oh.
just eggs.
Just eggs, that's it?
Yeah.
I
Fresh
thought
eggs.
bangers
Well, little old
bangers
eggs.
were
Sausage.
Yeah, sausage.
Yes, and eggs.
Oh, okay.
Sausage and eggs, I get you.
Yes.
Okay.
I've always got sausages.
Well, especially since we killed that boar.
There's always lots of sausage.
funny
Funny
story.
story.
Not much
There
turkey
actually
bacon.
Is a cooking recipe that uses the boar meat.
Yes.
I saw that they have
have
magic
to acquire.
recipes.
Magic cooking.
We have to get those going on Solomon.
Yeah, we do. We
really
really do.
I agree.
I can do the radish
I
soup.
thought that the companion book had broken up all the camping activities into a group, but they did. They're broken down by the companions. So list their feats they can teach you, spells they can teach you, camping activities. So I have to manually kind of mush them all together into a document for you guys. So you can see who can do what and teach you that.
Cool.
Because I can't just give you the companion book because adventures in it, people you haven't met and stuff. So it's a thing. So hopefully the next couple weeks I'll be able to sit down for a bit and kind of
Yeah. Okay, sure. With Baldur's Gate out, no.
Okay. Stop calling me out, Owen. All right.
Sorry, I'm in the same boat. I'm like, yeah, I got this campaign ready to go, and I get this campaign that I just got to do. But okay, well, I'm not doing any work on those this week.
Just want to take this one mod. Okay, well that mod took me 4 times. So I died 3 times. So I've
Yeah,
killed one more goblin.
Every night since I got it, my wife has had to remind me, you should probably go to bed now.
Yeah.
I try, it doesn't work.
It
Gwen comes
surprisingly
down
doesn't work
and-
with me either.
Gwen comes down, gives me a kiss. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yep. Well, then, and then,
Luckily, because I have dual monitors, my second monitor does have the clock on it. So I can look up and be like, okay, it's only 11.
Actually, I've never gone to bed before most time before that. Anyway,
all right,
I
I
get
know.
good.
Look back up. Okay, it's 12:05. Okay, let me just finish this fight. 12:30.
Like,
Don't finish this fight in 15. I'm done. I wiped last time like everybody's gonna shut off for the night.
yeah. Yeah, that was last night. I was in the middle of something. Jen was like, I'm going to bed. And Jen, usually
Compared to white, a lot.
she's in, like, I go to bed first, and I'm usually asleep by the time she gets to bed. Last night, she went to bed first, and she was fast asleep before I came to bed.
Are Nick Nack and Paddywhack still with us?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
absolutely.
I would like to ask Paddywhack what his real name is. Can you just for the fact of it, I would just like to have it.
Well, laugh if he just tells you that
If it's Paddywhack,
it's now, it's now Paddywhack because he idolizes
Paddywhack.
us.
Knick Knack and Paddywhack. They got a third friend, give the dog a bone.
No, but it is Micmag. Nick Nack, Paddywhack, and Micmag. I hope he's gonna say his name's like what? I don't know.
It was not far off from Paddywhack,
It wasn't.
which just made it
No,
so
no,
much
no.
better.
This one we didn't ask this guy his name. You just started
did.
calling him it.
We did.
I don't think we did because I don't have it written down.
You guys, so mean to
I think you just went Paddywhack.
Not them. It's me.
It is him.
Part of the lore is halfling give people nicknames.
I wasn't reading my halfling lore.
The problem is he's so insistent on these nicknames. He screws up the rest of us.
A-K-K with an apostrophe.
Let's call them honorifics.
They all have very harsh, short, yippy names.
Okay, Nick. Oh my God, Nick Pick and Packtick
Yes.
and Micmag. Oh my God.
Knack and Paddywhack. And that third one, give a dog a bone.
All right.
So that's the chief of the tribe.
It takes you a few hours to get back to the cavern.
Oh, the liver cronk. I don't know.
Lever.
Yeah.
We will share breakfast with the Cobalt friends.
Oh, absolutely will.
Absolutely thrilled with that.
that.
Mary stays away from the
group.
That's
She
okay.
eats her
We understand.
food
Kind of off to the side,
just
just fucking
death
death
staring
staring
the
the kobolds.
You
You
get that feeling that if she had a choice, they'd probably just be smears across the glass.
You know what? I'll go.
Grassland.
I'll go over and ask her about it. You seem to have a problem with our reptilian friends.
Vermin?
From some perspectives, yes.
I mean, I suppose I could see how that would As I'm like staring up at
Yeah, I was gonna say, she is 6'4", so.
See, Koala's
Taller than I am.
I like to pat her knee when I reach up to do it. Do you want to talk about it?
Not
Not particularly. She says just do not make the mistake of letting these creatures become one of your vassals of the kingdom. They're going to bring nothing but strife and grief. That's all kobolds are good at.
We will take it under advisement.
Just shrugs. I
I
ain't
ain't
advising
advising
anything.
anything.
Nope, that sounded like advice to me.
I do value your opinions.
I
I appreciate that, she says.
Solomon won't, but I do.
She just nods. So after
Finding raisins in your breakfast
cobalt
tomorrow.
and such,
Yum.
I like raisins.
Exactly.
Oh, I see it is like, can I have some?
They're gonna be funny tasting raisins.
She has a cat
no
now.
one ever
Right?
guesses
Yes,
the
the
deer.
deer.
So as you guys make your way back to the cavern,
Glassette raisins.
Pick
and Paddywhack and Naptek and
It's back when you get the GM as your
they tell you, okay,
when we get back to the air, to mine, let us go speak to Chief first.
Sorry, you sound like an Igor for a second.
you mean the actual chief, not the purple one.
Which chief?
Sharp tooth?
Chief, Sharptooth. Yeah, Sharptooth.
Hey,
He's
Very-
very
Grumpy.
grumpy, concerned
Oh,
about statue being lost.
okay. We will follow your lead.
Okay.
All right.
Purple Bunny didn't care, so.
I'm.
Were you
They're
here
up
the
to
last time we
something.
came in here?
No, he wasn't with us.
They're up to something.
Wasn't with us.
Do we point out to him all the architectural design features that they pointed out to us?
Oh, there was
That's
like
true. What do we tell him when we
ruins.
go in?
There was like ruins on the walls, and like.
I'm sure you'll
boards
see them
up
anyways,
around.
but just step every step.
We can give another description of the room when we go in.
There's a whole lot of
Halfway. Yep.
Oh, there was booby traps.
Traps.
Yeah. You gotta step right where they step.
I have Trap Finder.
Beautiful.
like I said, you probably see them, but in case you don't,
They
Just
showed us
step
no
where we
safe way
step.
through. Oh, it's on an ad break.
Oh,
So when you get there,
Actually,
So Mia have us up.
I changed my dice to fire.
Mine are black.
Oh, go look at it.
Where's that up?
and
As you're about to enter the cavern, Oblar will wave you forward. Your first Halis.
Hummus.
If I find out that's something rude,
She.
you won't like it.
so as you guys
make your way
in,
oh, so, Steve.
Oh, he's
Holy crap. I get a check to find traps that normally require you to be searching. And I gain a +1 circumstance bonus to perception checks to find those traps.
Andrew feels so confused.
I mean, not necessarily find them all.
Where?
Yeah, he's on the couch, but he's kind of stretched out, half on his back, half twisted the other way between the pillows, so he blends right into the couch.
Yeah, you can't see him at all.
No.
And you guys can see him. Go.
All right. So
3PO's gonna wake him.
he wanders in, and you see him hug that corner and wander down the couch.
I follow his footsteps exactly.
Yes. Yep. You do right behind.
It's not even an effort for me. I probably won't have the same pace as him. You
As
guys
we're
are
about
like-
to enter,
You guys are like mincing
Solomon
along.
drinks. Oh no, he eats a little cake that's shaped like an eyeball.
Did you just eat an eyeball?
No, I just used an eagle eye elixir.
Ooh, what does that do?
That's like cake, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a little
Plus
bacon.
2 to item bonus to find secret doors and traps.
Ooh, okay.
And I already get a +1 from Trap Finder, so that's a circumstance bonus.
Okay.
I have
So
to eat some of these.
+3 on my perception checks,
So I'll wait for Sienna.
and I don't
Go
have to
first.
search.
Let's say
I just walk along with Trap Finder as well.
Thumbs.
What's the matter?
My pickle fell.
Now we're all watching. All right, who's taking the lead?
Me.
I believe Rodella was.
after the pickle. There you go. Success.
You are
Taking
following.
tiny mincing steps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for Rodella and Sienna, you do have to. Actually, no, you don't. These are human sonomites, so they're actually
normal.
Human
The
size.
mid-flip ones are the short.
Yep.
Okay,
Who's
who's next?
next?
I'll be behind her.
I have a piece of
It's
chocolate.
coming with you.
Yep.
I make a little mark on the wall as I pass by the spot that he moved funnily in.
Yeah, when you walk in.
Oh, I got a torch going on me.
Oh, I can actually.
Now we know how.
No, I mean I don't. It's got me having a torch going. I don't have one going, but we probably should have one going.
I'm good.
Has you? I don't see that effect on you.
Is there still a mitflit in a cage?
There's a big glow around me, unless that's Oblar.
That's probably my map.
Oh, it might be the no.
I did put the
The torch on?
torch on myself. So
Yeah, see, I got a glow going around me.
I think that's just your visual
Okay.
radius.
Either way, I make a little mark on the wall where he dodged the trap, and if
Yeah,
and
when you look in there,
As soon as you write it and turn away, a kobold screams out of nowhere and erases it.
I don't know, do I see it anyway? That's the thing. Because I don't have to search.
Is there a mitflit still in a little cage?
We don't know you're
There
not that
is,
far in. Oh, right by the entrance.
No,
on the
yeah,
side, yeah.
I pick up my poking stick and give it a little jab quickly
You go by.
as I go by. And then put my poking stick back down so it's there for next time.
I wish I'd watched our first couple sessions while I was not.
you do happen to see 3 pit traps.
Underneath.
I will avoid them.
Good plan. Backpack comes around the corner,
and you hear him shout into the darkness. The
The
friends have returned! The friends have returned! And you just hear a very subtle
chirp from the darkness.
As they put down their crossbows that they had ready.
All the way down there.
We did not get to meet Chief last time.
No, we met like a different
The interim chief.
Tartuk.
Why am I ringing?
Oh, we're having a phone heavy session.
Yeah.
Mine's on silent.
Mine is now on silent.
Pretty much always have mine on silent, so I know it calls.
I have mine on silent. till last night because I kept forgetting to turn it back on.
Yeah, I just put all my equipment into do not disturb for that way it doesn't muck up my cameras or anything.
Halfling prison shaking time.
Wait, what?
I'm rereading session 3 notes.
I don't like the sounds of that. Let's not play that again.
Welcome to Halfling prison shaking time.
Holy cow.
Quote of the day from Solomon Dabblefinger.
Yeah.
Feeling confident he goes to stab her a third time.
Oh, so it's the halfling doing the shanking. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's right.
it was
So
over.
that you ever watch a halfling fight?
It's just shaking
It
time.
looks like someone shanking someone in prison. Just a whole lot of stabbing really fast. Especially if there's sneak attack damage involved.
In my case, a whole lot of stabbing the knee really fast.
All right, so you hear
Then you watch her
announce,
Oh, female warrior.
Great Chief Suitscale, the friends have returned, triumphant.
Does it come out? Is there someone around? Oh, we're not there yet. Just kidding.
There.
I'm just amazed that my filters fork is only one-handed.
The kobold.
I use it in two hands.
So if you ever get
Save yourself in
call it
any way you wish.
a rotisserie skewer,
I'm not getting a rapier.
I'm just saying.
Filters fork is so cool.
Sorry,
But
missed
yes,
You
You guys should have full access to move your own tokens.
yes, it'd be a
Oh, no, I'm so
rodizio
sorry.
skewer. You betcha, man.
So they told us to come in?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, great Chief Soot Scale. Got me saying it now. We have returned with your icon.
Yeah,
who's
it's the same.
carrying it? Probably you.
Sure.
And I'll
Probably.
flourish
So I-
you to-
I'm assuming the one in
Did you
with the
have
green is one that I'm presenting it to.
Correct.
Okay, then I step forward and I will give it to him. I'm very dramatically, with lots of flair, present it to him.
It looks like he's got a skull helmet.
I think that's really cool if he does.
A skull of what? His mother?
Oh my god, what if it's like a snake? One of those snake
No,
things.
it's his mother.
No.
No, it's a
Pokemon?
Oh, I got it.
I can't remember the name of it. Cubone?
Yeah.
Creepy.
He looks at it.
We've also
As you present it to him, he just
snatches it out of your hand, just.
Not her hand.
Oh, your hand,
sorry. That's because you were the one
I'm
talking.
talking, but yeah.
I presented it forward, yeah. I stepped forward to give it to him.
And he literally just you hand it, and he just
Pretty sure he nicked you with one of his claws.
I'm pretty strong.
stares at
You
it.
told me it.
Give me a
looks at
strength
it for a
check.
minute,
Yeah, let's see him try to take that from me.
stares at it, looks at it, turns it around, kind of nods. That, yeah, this is it.
Is that, I was going to say, is that not the right one?
Made in Taiwan.
What the fuck?
No, you were supposed to get the other statue. Son of a-
Yeah, exactly.
It's the Asian flavored place in Galarian.
We also brought back Micmag.
We rescued one of them.
Nods. He looks around, and the place has gone deathly quiet. Right?
Did I see Tartuk around here?
He looks,
And then he just hammers it into the floor and shatters it into 1,000 pieces. And you hear gasps from all
the kobolds.
I too am like,
What?
And then this frantic grin on his face. He looks at you and says, "Thank you for freeing us of this curse.
Oh,
now we kill the usurper."
Ah, now I get it.
Yeah.
oh shit.
We know what we're gonna say. Want help?
Yeah.
No, we do not.
No.
let's watch the Goblin Civil War.
And you watch all the kobolds
Kobold Civil War.
Knapsack and pick-pack and all the rest. We're just like,
Whoa. Hold on.
Where are my notes?
Lead the way. I want to lead the way.
suit scale.
I do follow him also.
I'd make a beeline.
Yeah. We'll be keeping up.
Oh yeah, we're in a different part of the building than we were last time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a different room.
We were
I do remember.
in this wooden one. I remember all the planks around.
Yep.
Oh, I have such a bad feeling.
What's the worst that happens?
Are you trying to find my notes?
Hey.
No, they're not public yet.
Okay.
I'll publicize it for you later.
So I just need to.
I just have to change a shit ton of factioning right now. To neutral. Neutral. Right.
As soon as one thing happens, I'll give them to you. I promise.
You really should have watched the last episode.
Hold. Two humanoid.
Be unaware.
It's okay. I think you'll understand.
Cast of Critical Role doesn't watch their episodes.
If one of them misses, I bet they do.
No, they don't. When they split the party in just recently, the one half didn't watch the other halves, so they wouldn't know what was going on.
Well,
So
you're
they
in the
could
same
react
boat.
properly to it.
They have all this build up,
What if he doesn't get it? Yeah.
and it's not going to be there or something.
Okay, give me 1 second. I almost have all these guys change factions here.
Oh,
Oh,
speaking of which,
they're different.
after we
colors.
finish breakfast, I hand you all a little cake, roughly shaped like a snake,
Okay.
or cookie, a little green cookie, roughly shaped like a snake.
Okay, there we go.
What does this do?
It's a antidote. You take it. It's good for 6 hours, and you get a +2 item bonus to your saves.
Cool.
Fortitude saving throws against poisons.
All right.
These guys probably use poisons.
Like I'm going to be right on the chief's heels.
Oh, sorry, and I got
So they're gonna run off and attack things.
He goes to there. You guys can move yourselves into the room.
however you wish.
What is going on? Guys, what's going on here?
Shh, just watch. It's like,
I don't know how I feel about this. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, scout. That should be.
Sorry, should I go a little bit further in the room so you can get in a little bit more?
Carefully note who was in the room with us before the chief ran off.
Yeah, so for Keith,
There's
for
7 of
you, rickety wooden form formed from clean cut branches lashed together with gut entwined runs the perimeter of this cavern. Upon the frame, banners cut from 2-foot wide strips of old blankets and horse hides hang from floor to ceiling, covering much of the walls. The sloppily painted banners bear dozens of eerie icons and mystic symbols. A great iron cauldron filled with bubbling red liquid boils in the center of the room. I would assume that's going to be that kind of that spot.
That kind of.
Well, it looks cavernous to this. So right in front of the Cobalt Chief
is that. Around. Well,
Hi, buddy.
some of the.
I get there to where I am,
Okay.
and so if I hit roll, because I already targeted them, actually I should only targeted the ones I have cover from. Just a second. I have cover from him and
We're
him.
gonna try to hide function.
I do not have cover from him. Yeah. Thought I'd try our new little thinger.
Absolutely. Give her
And stealth, hide, and pow.
Okay.
And now apply.
And now you hit apply, and it will apply that to everyone that takes that effect.
That I was successful against.
Correct. Oh, that is so fucking cool.
You guys
I
can't see that, but I
can.
Came up affected in the.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Okay, awesome.
So I know who. When I'm hidden from someone, I know that I'm hidden from them. Apparently. I think that's the way it works in the rules too. And if it doesn't work that way, well then I need to change this so that
The Cobalt Scout looks like a blue Mewtwo. Man.
And it does, yep.
Interesting. It, for some reason, applied it twice. Okay, I'll have to let him know that. It should have only applied the effect once.
It doesn't. And the neat thing is, so what hidden does,
for those that are watching or like players who don't know, when something is hidden to you,
you have to make a flat DC 11 check if you want to try to target it. So you try to attack it, you have to roll a DC 11. If you make it past that 11 or better, then you actually can attack it, and if not, the attack fails. So what happens is, I would attack Keith. It would go with a flat check first. If the flat check succeeds, well, it'll roll to attack anyway.
Yeah.
But whether it hits or not, it will depend on whether the DC hits. So even if it says it hit him, but the DC 11 flat check does not, it won't give the effect of him actually being hit, which is very interesting.
and you have to have cover to stealth, so I'll gain
Yeah.
the benefit of
Now-
cover as well.
Fantasy Grounds already did have that in there. This is just automated. So instead of me having to click hidden on
Yeah.
every time someone rolls, it's now just automated in there, and it'll go away.
When I'm not hidden to them anymore.
Yeah, hidden to him. Exactly.
All right. You guys.
Oh yeah, you have a torch on you. You have a torch effect on you.
Yeah.
So go to your effects.
No, he doesn't have a torch. That's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't have the,
No, he
he doesn't have the
does.
effect on him.
Light 25-foot torch.
Obler has it, not Solomon.
Yeah.
I'm
Obler
mousing
should
over his
have it.
thing and it says
I see no effects on him.
if you mouse over his token,
Yeah, there it is. Light
Oh, yeah.
25 torch. How do you get rid of
I
that?
guess he said Solomon Double Finger version.
weird.
Where do you see this?
Oh, and the little icons on the left. You gotta zoom way in.
Yeah, if you go to his token on the map,
Yeah.
There's like a
Light
little
25
the second one down says light 25 torch.
×2.
Yeah, the two blue people icons below the plus sign.
Let me try removing your token. And let me put it back on. And see if it still says.
Yep.
Yeah.
It lit up.
Interesting.
Keith, go to your effects under tool. And
I also
then
see a light 20 torch on.
you can see torch lights.
Yeah, that one.
Try turning it on and then turning
Oh, I
it back
should
off
have one.
again.
Yeah, no,
Okay, so a third one popped up. Weird, because now he
Now it's on him.
but he clicked it off and it didn't go away.
You torch light 20. Oh, now it's gone. But there's still two.
Because I just deleted it.
There's still two 25s.
Weird.
Well, we'll just know
Yeah.
that he is hidden.
Magic torch.
It doesn't really.
See what's going on with that. All right.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so the chieftain walks in
and
Mystic Tartuk is sitting there.
And
Let me get the description again.
Tartuk.
sorry.
So he is. So Keith, when you see all the rest of these
So scales.
suit scales, you notice that they're all very like blackish, grayish
His reaction.
soot, right?
If you figure
Kartuk is
He doesn't. We'll say something.
sitting there. He's got this really elaborate grass green headdress. His scales are actually like a bright purple. He's got some silver hinges around the snout and his claws, and he wears basic robes. So he's, as in he's not like in armor. He's just in robes. He looks over, sees you guys.
He's the chief.
When I goes, and
You guys
Get
get
it?
it?
I
So that's
cast
all I-
spell magic on him.
I actually don't see this because he has total cover to me, but I'll take that description to note when I finally do see him. And I just saw the chief stop, and I saw a guy around the corner, and I paused there, and I'm like, okay.
Have a conversation first.
Nope.
My guy.
Remember the thing about not lying.
And I saw the chief stop too.
I should have kept that to myself.
What would you have expected him to lie about?
Something.
So yeah, I cast a spell magic.
Bigs up, dude. You know what you're doing.
It actually, there's a check involved.
Ah. No, I can still say that. You know, one of our parties.
Fair
would do
enough.
that.
Yep. Sure enough.
Also, they smashed the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we brought the statue back, but
I'm just naturally cautious.
Chief
So scale.
Sharp. Oh, is it not Sharptooth?
They were
Sharptooth
Sharptooth is a statue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, old Sharptooth was smashed.
that was not what I'd written down for this.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So that is interesting. Version 19,
You're an expert.
you actually get all the spells.
You just suck.
Oh,
Expert.
that's one of them.
So it's a counteract check against the target.
Foot scale.
485. If you succeed against the spell effect, you counteract it. So I'm specifically going to counteract an illusion.
Soot.
Nope, there's no counteract as an action.
Then yeah, we gave the statue to Chief Soot Scale, and then he broke it. And
So
they mentioned killing somebody.
level
You
level your incantation.
You charge your
The power of Christ compels you.
No, Aristotle.
Aristotle.
Saved it.
And you blast them square in the chest with the power of Aristotle.
and nothing happens.
Oh.
He
Raises the cobalt eyebrow and goes, "How dare you,
A feathery cobalt.
my friends, my fellows? You know what old Sharptooth will do to you. He will punish you for your transgressions. These interlopers, although they claim to be friends, are truly not of our stature. They do not. They wish us harm. Look at them immediately assaulting me." And the chief turns around and just fucking dead stares at you. And he's like,
why would you do that?
He is not who you think he is.
I have no proof to
That was-
my
that was-
assumption.
That was my attempt to
Prove an illusion.
remove any foul illusion that may have been cloaking.
the chief turns around and says, "My friends, do not take the actions of this person. But we know that since Tartuk has claimed his divineness, that nothing but bad things have happened to our clan. He has cursed us with his immoral representations. He knows that old Sharktooth would not want us like this. He is the true usurper. Tartuk. Come on, looks back. There's this. My friends, you know that I bring the power of old Sharktooth with me. My powers I have shown. I have helped divine where these mitflits were that were stealing and hurting us. While the chief, and he points one little purple claw at him, sits by and does nothing. He would have tried to kill these people who have helped us. He would have harmed Oblar and you and
We had dinner together.
Dude,
I
come on.
have never had broken bread or had a meal with any of you, he says.
Oh, but you just know our names. Sure.
No, only Oblar's name I see.
His little blonde wig falls off.
He stops, he looks, goes, the bones said his name when he came here.
So I'm gonna do perception. I want to see how bad he's lying at this.
We're not convincing any of us.
You absolutely 100% see the bones lying on the table. You notice in on there green with some type of runes. With that roll, that's a crit, by the way. Work hard. Here we go.
And the count begins again, folks.
By the end of KingMaker, you're gonna hate pickles.
And the section
We might have to end the pickle challenge before KingMaker ends.
These pickles are a little gnarly, I'm not gonna lie. They're very, very garlicky.
You don't have to finish them.
It's too late, I'm already almost there.
Oh my goodness.
Hungry much?
That's why her eyes are watering from the garlic.
when you look, you see like the runes etched in them, but they don't look like runes you've ever seen, especially on a
I did.
Thing.
So they're
I did try and look for
but
them.
definitely not
divine in nature.
Can I take a look at what's in the... Where's the cauldron in the room?
right in front of the chief.
The
Okay.
circle thing that looks like it's part of the cave is actually a cauldron.
Apparently, yeah, because they forgot to put the cauldron in.
Okay. I just want to see what's in it. I want to take like a little
Use your
vial.
arcana.
Oh yeah, can I make an Arcana check? See what it is?
Use the skill. Oh no. What? Why would you do such a thing?
Oh, actually, hang on. With that thing, Oblar gets a little bit of information.
Yeah, there's no insight in this, so I'm assuming that perception takes the place of it.
Any ideas so far?
I mean,
I'm gonna go with no.
we also were completely clueless in terms of.
Wait a
I
second.
wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, I don't have cover to you, so yeah, you can see me.
Yeah, I see you.
I'm giving him side eye.
I'm going.
What did I do? I'm like,
Oh,
You'd be
like
the other way.
is it hidden out in the open?
It's kind of out in the open, yeah.
As far as text tag goes, you're the only one that can see it.
Can I do an Arcana check on the cauldron?
Yep. You can give me
Recall knowledge on the cauldron.
Nice. Is
Did
that
you
From the activities tab?
No.
How do
So
I?
you should do it from the activities tab because it will be a secret role.
Oh, I
Never
see.
To know if you know.
Okay.
No.
Darn, because that might have been a crit.
Do you have your Arcana? Oh yeah, your Arcana recalled on.
How do I-
right there?
And there should be a
How do I use it?
click the dice. There you go.
Gives you a nice secret.
That's
That is a secret role.
I say that's not fair because I didn't know that.
It's okay. I have to push a button.
Oh dear, which button?
Yeah, which way though? Literally.
Stream a second and we'll see. Which
I know. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds. Okay. We're like waiting.
Which one was it?
So one of the things you notice in there,
Okay, hang on.
Oh, he gets something too.
I will send this to you quiet.
Don't look, Gwen.
I won't look. Tempting as it is, I won't look.
I know now I can't look at Owen's screen. It's like right there.
I literally that's why I was like, don't look. We're on the same page, my guy.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna look.
We're good at
Over
it.
your computer.
Even if we do, we're
That's just gonna make me
we're
more
not
likely to look.
metagamers. Of course it does. Wow. Okay. I
so this is the one thing I actually really like about using Fantasy Grounds is I can send you guys hit information, which is a little bit easier.
Yeah, using the VTT.
electronically,
Yeah.
using the VTT than this. So
you all
everyone will hear it.
Around the table, it would have had to be like, or texting them.
Yeah.
That's why I would have to.
take a look at your Facebook. Yeah.
And
Get up and whisper
For
it.
anybody paying attention to Ardella, she just kind of peers into it and then raises an eyebrow and then goes back.
Alrighty, well,
you guys
I don't know if I'm
anything
close
else?
enough. If I'm close
I
enough,
say
I'm
something in
gonna-
halfling to my companion.
You are right beside me. He's not in the room with us. Just heads up. He's in the hallway.
He is like 20 feet away from you. So you're not saying it quietly.
You're just like you go to yawn and you're like, ah, different language.
I should have targeted him in my stealth as well.
But if they happen to speak halfling, I'd be very surprised.
I don't have Arcana, but I'll look over and.
Do you have my stealth roll there? Because can does he even know where I am? I have cover. Do you?
No, you absolutely have no fucking clue.
Okay.
But I know you're with the
So you're just like say something out loud in halfling.
Yep.
I almost come out of hiding
I like making the.
with that statement. I almost come out of hiding.
Jenny will eat Cool Ranch Doritos, but if I eat the nacho cheese, you won't even kiss me.
That's
I
hilarious.
love the
She
nacho
can't
cheese.
stand
I
the
don't like
nacho
Cool
You know what? Hot take. Sweet chili heat.
Oh, they're pretty
Never
good
tried
too.
that.
As you
Say
that
this.
halfling to the
You shout into the darkness.
I like the image of you like stretching.
I go,
He understood you.
Yeah, he might.
look, oh, another friend.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Says, come on out. He grabs the bones, shakes them, throws them on the ground, goes, Solomon.
Well, I
Yeah, you didn't need the bones to tell you that. You know who adventures.
put myself up against the wall even tighter.
He's like one of those Acme things from Looney Tunes. He's just like the
Yeah.
wall.
No, that gnome ability I had that I never used. The melting
Oh,
stone.
no. So,
He paints a black circle on the wall, dives into it, and then pulls it from the inside.
Put my hands. Go. Oh mighty. Tartuck. May we? Yeah. Perhaps we could have a private audience with you.
why would the heroes of Sharptooth need a private audience with a meager servant of Sharptooth like
myself, he says.
Well, if you are a representative of him and you can read the bones, perhaps you could help us on a private matter.
And you see the kobolds all just staring at each other. Well, actually, you, Keith, see the kobolds in the hallway kind of behind you. Are all just they're hearing this because the volume is not quiet.
No.
And it's echoing out of the tunnel.
They're all just giving each other like complete like
Like what the fuck?
shock side eye. They're not really sure what is going on. The chief turns around to you four and says, "You either stand with Soothtails, or you stand with the usurper." Initiative.
And I will say, I got your back, bro. To the chief.
We're with you, Chief. We'll take him.
Are you even paying attention to what I'm typing?
I may be a neutral party and I may not fight.
You may absolutely 100% roll your stealth.
We will expose you, lying sack of voodoo.
Thank you for saying that out loud.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I guess I gotta roll that thing, huh?
Yeah. Press that button that says
initiative.
Oh, that's a terrible initiative.
That'll work.
22. Nice, Omar.
Roll
Is the...
3.
Oh, sorry, that's
Really? It rolled off a 14 onto a 6.
hey, you still got 16. That's not bad.
Should have been 26 or 24, sorry.
Oh, is there a button for you to actually roll your initiative as
Yeah, I got perception and stealth.
Yep, we all do.
What?
I'm on my main page.
On your main
No,
tab.
I've had it the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the main page, and you got
Wait,
initiative,
I didn't use that one.
perception.
I used the activities page.
See that?
Seen.
That's where I always roll it from.
Where?
Your main
On the
tab?
main page.
Right, in the middle there. What's this initiative?
Next year,
Tweak is going
AC.
Oh, I would never want to use myself.
No, me neither. I only have a +1.
I will continue to use this page.
I have a whopping +2.
The
Plus 11.
fanatic.
What's it on perception?
Mine is also a +2 for stealth.
It's my way of catching up to your guys' crazy perceptions.
I'm assuming that you guys all walked in not prepared for combat.
Correct.
For no weapons out, no shields up, nothing.
That's fine.
So, the kobolds kind of, the kobold right behind Sienna kind of just stops for a second, looks around, locks eyes with Tartuk. Tartuk locks eyes back with him, gives him that you better, and he goes, stab right into Sienna.
I'm still wearing
Or sorry,
armor.
Ordella.
Into me.
Ordella, there's one
I
right
also
behind
am
you.
You're
still wearing
also
armor.
wearing armor. We didn't take it off to come wandering in here.
Kobold fanatic
No,
number
but you're
one.
not-
Just don't have your shield.
No
No
weapons.
weapons out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
Talking
going
about
before.
prison shank.
He's just going before you. And
I am the only one in this room that was potentially on your side.
Not more.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, Tartuk's a jackass. Either he voluntarily throws down his round and leaves with us, or we're gonna let them kill him.
Rad.
Let them. I'm gonna help them.
Right ahead.
And he stabs it.
No, we are.
I'm still not a fan of this, but it's fine.
Stab me, stab me.
I know he's dead. I'd rather him choose to leave with us, but we can't.
I'm trying to find a way to keep
Oh no, I hate this guy.
our party. I
I've
understand.
hated him from literally day one.
Loud.
He is going to use an action to fire up his hurried retreat.
Well, you already got mine in Messenger
And
and
he is
Discord.
going to
Save the Kobold Chief.
here. And he will attack a second time at Ordella.
I think it was the Messenger. Might have been the KingMaker chat.
Oh, and misses.
Nope.
All
All right, Solomon.
All right, so I'm guessing Kobold Fanatic number 2 there is ready.
Yes.
He looks like he's gonna stab Sienna or Ordella or something.
Possibly the Cobalt Chief. You never know.
Yeah, he's ready to stab someone. So, will I fit in that square?
You 100%.
Okay, so I step forward and I'm gonna commence with the halfling prison shanking.
Okay.
And he is 100% flat-footed to you.
Excellent.
And now that you will probably have to actually click
I need
flat-footed on, because I don't think it's going to take into the effect that you're hidden on him.
Where's that? Where do I get that from?
On the bottom left corner by modifiers, you see
Oh, you have to yeah, he's gonna have to. You have to unlock your dice. So mouse over your dice, right click,
Oh, right, because it's a new
character, so it's
or near it. There should be a little lock.
over the left-hand side.
Above the
Above the
D20.
D20.
Yeah, there you go. Unlock it.
And
And
just
move your
slide
dice
it
bar over. Just grab your
You
dice.
should see
6 buttons now.
Grab the whole dice tray. Nope. So
Can I just say, even before this, I had not done this.
Done what?
I didn't know they were locked or unlocked.
there you go.
I moved them because I realized I didn't get around the key side.
And you click one of those, and then you
So
can
yeah,
move
you
it
can
again.
Pretty much unlock most of the
And that means like I can move them around. Oh, I like
Yeah.
where they are. That's fine.
yeah, a lot of times it's dice tower moving. You can actually unlock the chat and adjust.
Okay, so if I just click on
flat-footed,
flat-footed
Yeah,
yeah, then that will make your target flat-footed.
and
Well,
It'll
make
the roll
consider
consider that he's flat-footed too.
right.
Are you choosing different colors for different dyes?
You're targeting the male
kobold.
You can
I'm targeting Kobold Fanatic number 2.
I see targets male kobold.
Okay, here we
Ooh,
go.
fancy. I actually did not look at any of these. I just hit purple right off the bat. A different purple.
There, I'm not targeting him anymore,
There we
and
go.
that's Kobold Fanatic 1, Kobold Fanatic 2.
He's really low on the initiative. Well, by really low, I mean 16, so.
Okay, now flat-footed, and
How far did you roll yours?
I step to there.
Yeah. It
I
was
have my
16. Yeah.
I have my hot dog roasting stick in hand pretty much all the time. I don't have a sheath for it. I walk with it.
Mine was
version 19.
Oblar V19.
Oh, boo.
Where does it say V19 on
At the
it?
end.
Should be your name.
Oh,
Oh.
no,
He's
I
still
have.
flat-footed to me.
Oh, using the other character sheet.
No, that
And
one.
there's two of them. There's two Oblar or something.
there we go.
And
The original one is V19.
I will make a second attack.
How does one know which
Which
is
is
what?
roll initiative.
No, I can just add it in.
Trust me, guys, I've
opened V19 on your characters. On the top, your name, it'll actually say your character name. So it'll say V19. It'll say Sienna V19, Solomon V19.
It had him hidden to me.
I think it was. Yeah, I think that worked the opposite way that it was supposed to.
That's what the two hiddens were. It
Yeah,
made
they're
them
hidden from
hidden,
you.
and I'm hidden from them. But-
Interesting.
So it rolled the thing and made it miss.
Did you have yourself targeted?
I must have.
Yeah, because
They probably just removed the hidden effects on them and then reroll.
interesting.
It's alt click to target someone.
Control click.
Control click.
All right, go ahead and just roll the hit. Or you know you hit, just roll damage.
It's. I'm gonna have sneak attack too. I need to.
Yep.
Where do I apply that? Yeah, screw it.
Are you on the combat tab? Actions tab, sorry.
Don't worry about it. We will fire this up. We'll get this done for now. And 5
I
and
guess I should be writing some notes.
So
add another 3 for sneak. Oh, add another 4 because I got backstabber on that as well.
I can paraphrase what just happened.
There. We'll get it right next time. Oh, it might have D4 plus 4. Oh,
Yeah, they're still showing it's hidden from him.
Yeah, they should be. She should be hidden from them.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let roll it. That's doing that.
and that's all my actions.
Okay. Whoops.
Now there's a horde of kobolds behind us, guys.
they're looking to kill us too. Just the dummies in here.
All right.
Okay, so the guy behind
the
you.
Question.
He moves up. He stares at Napstick and he's like, kind of looking at him, and Napstick's shaking his head like, no.
Oh, don't get involved.
All right.
Oh, kobold scout behind me is Naptic.
Yep.
Yeah, he's green. He's friends. He's the guy that came with us.
He
You gave him breakfast this morning.
If that doesn't make us friends, I don't know what does. What?
Us little people burn a lot of energy, so food is a priority. And he's not a goblin, so it's like he doesn't eat garbage and consider it a delicacy.
He's not a goblin. He's not French. They like horse meat.
Not the only concert.
Cooked more than my fair share of horse meat, so
Okay,
No,
so
Solomon
he,
has.
Oh, Solomon. I thought you meant you specifically. I was like, wow, that's
Yeah, it's not just the French.
so
thing.
Tartuk start to
I've made thousands of boxes for horse meat.
a spell.
yeah, because we're their primary supplier.
Fires off.
Fort McLeod, the place that processes it.
When they gather up the herds of wild horses, it's not so they can tame
Domesticate
them
them.
for riding.
They do bison and horse meat.
Bison's good.
So it's-
Bison's delicious.
Hey, what did the buffalo say when he dropped off his son for school?
Bison.
Hi, son.
Okay.
Ooh, triple casts.
Oh, TikTok is casting a spell.
Tartuk.
Nice. I like it.
Okay. It's casting that. She
Oh,
a saving throw.
the couch wasn't good enough for him. He's up in his tree now.
He prefers to be up high. I do like the couch because he can stretch out.
Ooh,
It
26.
almost blends in as well to that.
Yeah, they do. It's probably also the other reason. Like Sicily put there. He's the same color and disappeared.
Stealth.
Okay.
Where Archie's like, I am the night.
Yeah.
Casting Phantom Pain.
You do not know that.
Cast it 3 times, actually.
Yeah, I thought there was a. Yeah, but it's not giving me his DC.
Single action spell. I want
Okay,
that.
well now I'm getting a little ridiculous.
No, it's a double action spell.
I have a single action spell.
Yeah, we do.
Called True Strike.
Okay,
Or Guidance. Or
Yes,
Shield.
guidance.
we're gonna say.
I guess one of the heals is.
You see the chieftain
grab his head
and scream.
Oh no!
Let's a shout, a scream. You see a little bit of blood
start trickling out his nose.
No.
If only he had a healer nearby. I'm assuming we want to keep this guy alive.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, I could hit him with stabilize.
Or
Or
Della.
Della.
Going after Tartuk.
Jamming Corey.
You can always restrain him.
Playing
Yeah.
Baldur's
Try-
Gate.
You don't have to kill him. You
I
can
keep
just restrain him.
keep trying to figure out how many actions something is.
Intimidate the shit out of him.
I would like to try and
Corrupted me.
actually wait. 5, 10. Yeah. I'd like to make my way over. Can I move to Tartak?
You cannot move through the Kobold Chief or the Fanatic, but you can move through Olar.
Okay. So
5. That's 15.
20. That's 20 feet right there.
that's as far as I can go.
I believe you
can go
25.
25.
So could I go right here?
Yes,
Yes, you can.
Okay. I would like to try, I guess, and restrain Tartak.
Grab. probably.
Grab him. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. I gotta close some stuff. I got too much open.
Grab him by his scrawny little neck and shake him.
Right now
You're targeting yourself.
Oh,
so you
just
can't
kidding.
do that. Let me untarget that.
Grab
I
him.
want to target him.
So control.
Yep.
Okay. Uno.
Now go into your activities
At activities, there should be grab.
and grapple.
Yeah, and grab and grapple. Yep.
Grapple.
Grapple. Okay. Oops. I only meant to hit that once. I'm so sorry. I think I double clicked it.
Take the first one. It is a success.
Perfect.
The
The
other
other
one
would have been a
Even more
Critical.
success.
yeah, but not a critical.
Oh,
I got
not-
so used to double clicking on the other page. I'm gonna
Really?
have to now know not to double click on this page.
Your target is grabbed, and then so now you see that button that says apply all with a little asterisk
right
beside the roll button. Should be an
Yeah.
asterisk. Click that. And now that applied the grab position to the male kobold. So he is now grabbed by you.
So that's
Alright, so you
one.
move.
That's a one action.
You grab.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would.
Stop another action.
I would like to demoralize.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
again, you still have him targeted,
which is great. So click on your demoralize.
And
And
because you have, technically, yes, he does understand you, but you do have demoralizing gaze,
Yeah.
which means you technically don't have to say a word. Just give him that mom look.
Works on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not mad,
Mad,
just
just
something
something we did.
Uh,
And same thing, you just click on the button
once.
yeah. Once.
There you go.
Once. Oh. You know what?
Fail.
No. Listen.
Oh,
I want to get this. Let's try this again.
let's click again.
Oh, boo.
I'm so upset.
One better.
You have one more hero point.
I know, but I would like to keep that one. You never know what's going to happen later
Just
on.
in case.
So one of the things
you can do, you can also hit the apply all effects. The reason I want you guys to kind of get into that habit
Nothing happened though.
is
is if you critically fail, there's an effect on you, I believe, for demoralize.
Ah, good point.
And
Same
with
with
fainting,
fainting,
with a couple other ones.
Tripping.
Yeah, tripping.
Disarming.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right,
All right, that is Rodella's last move.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm so mad that that did not work.
Yeah, me too. But you got him.
Yeah.
So, what does Ordella say?
Ordella angry.
Ordella smash.
Ash glare at him.
Puny cobalt.
Fanatic 2.
How dare you make them stab me?
That's forward.
Uh-oh.
These
You have his boss.
In a
and he is
chokehold.
going to attack you.
Come near me and he gets it.
And
Is this still playing?
footed to him. Because he has you in a flank.
Even though I'm holding the other guy, it's still flank?
Misses. So you moved. Stab, second stab. That's a miss. Okay. Hoblar.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
And it's you.
That's me. That's me.
What am I going to do? I am going to.
Oh, right now he's Italian.
So is that
And a plumber.
pillar? Is that a pillar in between the Cobalt Chief and the Fanatic 2?
No,
That's the cauldron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for some reason they
How tall is the cauldron?
Hmm?
How tall is the cauldron?
for you, chest height.
height.
Okay.
For the real people,
like waist height.
Can I move to here?
Yep.
Okay. Up to there,
Okay.
which gives
First
him
one action.
decidedly less cover. And I'm a shoot. So, go click, go.
Correct.
Gonna use my short bow. So I guess I pull out my short bow.
Okay.
Choose to.
In one shot.
Hits.
No touching Maradella. No touchy.
All right.
So,
So shooting and pulling out the bow.
That's
That's everything.
Yep.
Next,
Sienna.
Sienna.
Got this fanatic up in the top corner. How do I ping again?
Hmm?
We have a ping function.
It's just marking out a target.
Think
Think
so?
so?
Yeah, I know there's two of them that I don't know if I necessarily want to kill any of them.
We can maybe fanatic 1. Is that going to go after the chief, you or me? Or
Out,
possibly
I guess. But we have to get them down to 0 hit points to knock them out, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think you could declare
You
you're
could.
doing non-lethal
You
with last
could.
blow.
Heal the chief. And send Tweak after the other fanatic.
That's true.
Just a suggestion.
I mean, if nothing else, I'll do the goodwill for the chief
Yeah.
and tie up the other fanatics so we can't do any diabolical things.
I'm gonna do a single action.
Okay.
Well, you could do a battle medicine.
Do that also.
Oh yeah.
Let's say.
Try your risky surgery.
I don't think that's
Dab! I mean,
Good. That's not a good idea.
No, I don't.
No aggressive surgery.
No.
she just stabbed the chief.
That's so
So on the activities, that's the treat wounds.
Yes.
correct.
We've got expert, legendary, and master. So it would just be
So,
So
you
are a master in treat wounds, but
that is to
That's
try
the-
to roll the 20.
Yeah, that's the DC 20.
So if
So
you
you
want
want
to
to use the
so you can't use the legendary.
You're not there.
You have
You
the choice of using expert or the mastery.
Expert is DC 15.
Mastery is
the DC 20.
well, let's go for the
Yeah.
expert.
Just a regular. Okay. Whoa, oh no.
Wah, wah, wah.
Now you gotta apply.
Now you can apply all,
and it will do damage to it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Fuck! Why?
Oh no!
Right, so that was Gwen's
Ren's
single action was to try to
I should reach over,
Try to kill the
stick your
chief.
finger in his wound and wiggle it around. Obo looks over at you. What are you doing?
Apparently, I forgot how to treat wounds today.
Does it hurt when I do this?
Oh my
You
god.
might want to get
I know it would have been 2d8.
Oh. And we just finished talking. The only thing you really do to fuck up is a one.
Jinx. So now I'm gonna do the one action heal.
Okay.
Try to fix what I screwed up. Mostly. Sorry. Apparently not having a good day.
He's just kind of really just like, he's not sure what just happened. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll command Tweak to go.
All right.
Tie up
Tweak's
the
got
other
two
guy.
actions.
Get him, Tweak.
Oh,
Did I give you tweak?
Yep. Actually, no, I don't have the.
Yeah.
The kobold that moved up to behind me, is that the one that stabbed me?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
No, they've all missed.
No, remember one of them? Oh, well, is he the one that tried to stab me that got the pointed look from Tartuk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Tweak. Can I make Tweak?
I gotta fix what I said that he did stab me, but
I
Target?
think I have to target him. I don't know if you can or not.
Target.
Okay, target's up.
By the way, did you push the button, Kronk?
Oh, yeah. The fail.
Critical fail.
Should be two. Get it.
I
I can see my OBS from here, so my changes are.
Oh, there you go, Tweak.
Oh, damn. There you go.
Yep. A 1.
3 points of damage.
since we are
Yep.
in combat, I will officially make my.
And that was one attack.
He moved
Step
and
and
attacked.
step and attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so tweak is done.
But he's tying up that other kobold.
Sienna goes up
doing
to
a
the
job.
chief and sticks her hand. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's bleeding from the nose, so she tried to stop the bleeding. It's really hard.
Up his nose.
The chief.
Across his nose. Not up it.
It was mental damage, so she bonked him on the head. Was that
Making
fix it?
him bleed even more.
He will move it around.
So instead of sticking your finger, like touching it to try to,
Oh yeah, no, she's like, what?
she like punches him by accident. Forget she has still had it fixed.
He screams. And
Oh my god, I'm gonna get hurt. I know it. Can I throw another beam?
Kobold chief. Oh, he's making an attack.
Can I toss somebody? Can I throw him?
Move,
attack, he will do a
You
second
can get feats later that let you do that. Like you got to take the wrestler archetype.
Got it.
And you can do suplexes and
critical
I
miss.
just want to toss him
whirling throw and
away. I don't like that I'm now in a triangle of kobolds. Not really a vibe I
The
like.
one on your right is neutral to you. You don't have to worry about him attacking.
We'll see.
walks over, steps up between you guys, and
Flank chain.
screams at his fanatic friend. No, hurting her!
And he stabs at him.
He really likes us.
He does.
I
He's
thought you-
friendly to us.
And so a move. Attack.
Fuck me.
Me. Wow.
No thanks.
Ooh, neck pick.
And he gets a
A sneak attack.
It just came out.
These little mics that totally got recorded.
oh my goodness.
It's okay.
Okay, that's
My bad. Listen.
Oh, I have like an hour-long perception bonus.
and interesting. It did not add precision. Check. Because it did not add. Oh, you killed him.
Oh,
Fanatic's down.
Yeah, but it wasn't us. That's the important part. We didn't do it.
please. Just
Only because he decided to come into the room and help. Because I was going to step in there and kill him.
No, I think it's better
Let's
that we
not
don't
kill.
kill any kobolds.
I agree.
If they kill each other, that's up to them.
Okay.
We should remain a somewhat neutral party.
All right, and that resets the round.
I said
You
somewhat.
know my history with this person.
I said somewhat.
Cobalt Fanatic Line will.
There's a reason I'm holding him up and away from everybody else.
And he will.
Bat and tweak.
Try to stab tweak. And miss. He.
That was Nick, or yeah, Nick Knack pick.
Neck pick.
Knack pick.
Will try to stab again.
Charges.
He's got no choice but tweaks right in the face. He will attack him with attack him a third time. And yeah, absolutely horrible.
-1.
Criticalness. Push button, Gronk.
Oh, yep. All right. That brings up Solomon.
Solomon. 5, 10. He walk to there.
Okay, that's move.
And I do
I
like
really don't like that we're all
Porthos in Three Musketeers. Oh.
Yep. I don't like that we're all getting in this
I'm gonna faint.
relatively small room.
All right, he gets to try the
And let's see if it works.
I closed them off. All right.
Yeah, if Tartuk drops a ground zero
Deception.
fireball, we're all kind of screwed.
We're all in there. We're all real close
I have
together.
him targeted.
Yep.
There we go.
But the majority of the Cobalt tribe.
Oh, it's an outright roll.
Correct. But we wouldn't.
So
You can click on the effect flat-footed. There you go.
there we go. And I will attack. Oh no.
That's a miss.
Reroll.
Nah.
All right, that's it.
Yep.
You guys hear more?
Movement
Well, yeah.
or hushed discussion amongst the kobolds in the hallway.
not really hushed. They're coming up.
They're really super fucking confused. What's going on?
Didn't you take the martial archetype with your aura?
I did.
What does your aura do again? Was it bonus versus fear?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of us.
How big is the aura though?
Damn.
10 feet. Starts at.
I'm assuming that's correct. I'm not sure. I gotta find it.
And then you get me, the chief, and I don't know if he considers you an ally, but you consider him an ally, I guess. And a Cobalt Scout. Tic Tac, Knick Knack.
I don't know if you have to turn it on or not.
No, it's always on. Corey and I talked about this last time.
Right, you can do things to expand it.
He fires off. The
Tartuk
Tartuk
waves
That takes actions later.
Oh, it's
like he just doesn't care.
So
And
no
fires
spell
off.
with a manipulate in it. Otherwise it provokes. Our fighter can take provoke actions.
It is a somatic, yes.
So it has manipulate. Get a reaction if you want.
You can try to punch him.
Who am I trying to punch?
Tartuk.
Fuck
He's trying
yeah.
to cast a spell.
Absolutely.
His hands and yipping something.
Nah, man. I wind up to go to punch him. Okay.
Roll your fall to fury.
Get to horny jail. Bonk. Get to horny jail.
It does not make it any clearer. Just to be
that did not help.
Saying it exactly the same the second time. Did not provide clarification.
Combat. One second.
reference.
Saw it somewhere.
But you can't remember where.
No.
You can say it's on Pornhub. It's fine.
Wasn't.
Sounds plausible.
How do I just?
He doesn't go to that high class
You
of a
have
site.
an unarmed attack.
Oh. Yeah.
On your activity.
Oh.
He goes to nut.
On your action tab, there should be.
It just says +7 beside it. So just roll a d20 and then add +7.
Do you not have an actual punch on your activity tab?
Not
The action tab, sorry. Action tab, not the activity.
action tab.
None of us do.
Action should have.
I do.
Well,
Unless you can put it on.
You actually equip it
Yeah, you
Five
equip your fist.
in your items.
In my inventory, I gotta equip my fists.
No. Go to items, open items.
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 Oh,
Items.
on
And
the
then,
Items.
on the tab under campaign.
Fists.
yes.
Ooh, powerful fist.
I would like a powerful fist, please.
Well, you are some pissed at this guy.
Some pissed.
Actions. I want second edition. Thank you. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Am I still
Targeting.
targeting him?
You should be.
Okay.
Target milk.
See? Open up
Beautiful.
weapons, and you got fist.
Then my guy. I'm rolling so poorly.
Oh,
You and me both.
you missed bitch slapping him, and he fires off his spell.
I'm rolling so poorly.
Yes, you could have interrupted the spell if you critted.
Is it grease? Is he casting grease? Is this turning into
Please
a
that be grease.
Is this turning into a porn?
So you suddenly see
Uh-oh.
3 additional images
Around him.
Not a
But you
surprise.
still got our hands on one of them.
Just don't let go.
Do you have a one-handed weapon you can?
That was a 2, so for his third, he is going to try to break the grapple. That is an athletics check versus your.
Oh, I see what I have done.
Oh. That's not gonna be good. Okay. That's gonna be a straight up roll.
What is your
Athletics score?
Me?
Yeah, your athletics plus.
10?
Jesus.
Better than my 2.
Sorry, let me double check. I'm fairly confident it's 10.
It'll
He
be
needs
more
it.
than 10.
11? 10? Where is it? Skills.
Yeah.
Athletics. Yeah, 10.
He needs a 20. He rolled a 16.
He squirms ineffectually in your grasp.
He tries.
And that's all he can do.
Get wrecked, little guy.
Or Della.
Oh. Fucking.
Well, they don't have escape in here. Wait a second.
I'm going to try and demoralize again.
Once you
Oh.
are,
You tried it, you cannot re-demoralize him.
For 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes? Okay. Well, then I fucking punch him in the face.
Okay.
There
You
you
can
go.
also draw a weapon and
I don't want to like kill him
why not?
because I don't. I just want to hurt him.
He's a dick.
So you just
Yes, he is
Give
good.
him a good old
But
punch
we
where
don't
it
hate him quite as much as you do.
Oh, that's a crit.
crit.
I punch him real good.
And hard enough to knock him out.
Maybe.
I hope so.
I mean, he's a squishy caster like me.
You smoke him, but you see the beak kind of like deflate.
So, to maintain the grapple, you have to grapple again.
Okay.
One of your actions has to be grapple again, and
Wow.
that comes under the multi-attack penalty as well,
Oh, I
because
see.
it's considered an attack.
Well, then I will definitely now grapple.
Can she have? No, I guess.
You just have to have one
One
hand
hand
free
free
to
to
grab.
grab.
No, I was gonna say, could she have reversed that and done the grapple first, and then? But anyways,
And then punch,
I was like, does it matter too much?
because you'll be at -5.
It would not have been a critical.
Will it apply that on its own?
I think it should.
Okay.
Yeah, because when the guy's
Basic
saying it should.
Yeah.
Oh.
escape. And you have your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Yep.
So failed.
Can I try? Do I still have one more? Can I try again?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yep,
it'll be your third one, though. So you're gonna
That's
get her.
Pretty good fortitude.
Really well.
Pretty good
Nope.
fortitude DC.
Nah, he's out. Good.
You know,
Should have just smacked
for a
him earlier.
non-kobold.
Not a kobold? I haven't heard nothing about whatever sneaking
We're still waiting to see.
suspicions you
We're
have.
still waiting to see if you're gonna clue in.
I don't think he's.
I'm
got
also,
description
there
of the
is a
creature
chance that
after.
I am incorrect. I don't believe I am, but like, there is
No, his
no.
beak just made a squeaky toy noise.
This is
no,
not
it's just me making a squeaky toy noise.
No, it did not actually make a squeaky toy noise.
Damn.
He's not a clown. He is not a
It
clown.
wouldn't make sense.
His squirty flower hits you in the face now.
I just kept punching him until he passed out.
Oh, what are we doing?
Oh shit, it's me.
It's you.
It's me. I guess I probably should have saved that fucking dispel magic, huh? That would have been handy.
Probably. I'm still shook that you did that right off the bat.
Well, I've got one, but then another's like 2 people between me and him. So
What actually happened between that? Oh. Arta.
I'm just following your guys' lead.
screamed and stabbed his friend.
Obler tried to do something to Tartuk.
I'm gonna cast fear on that mofo.
Oh.
Why is my will save DC 50, DC 0?
Because it calculates it on the other side.
Okay. It calculates my DC on the other side?
It calculates because it's versus theirs, so there's no.
But
It's
It's
versus them,
they're
against their will DC, so it's not a DC
set by you.
It's set by them.
Oh.
That's why it says
DC 0.
I'm rolling bad today.
He makes critical
But
success.
he's still got a crit success with a 7.
So, yeah, shrugs
Okay.
it off.
And what did you try doing?
Fear.
No, that shouldn't have been a critical success on an 18. Your save DC for spells is
What would that be? Abilities?
it should be like 3 and 3 is 6. It should be at least 16. Oh no, 18. It should be at least 18.
What is?
Yeah, but again, like Corey said, the DC isn't set by what his
It is-
ability is.
It is set. It is set by his.
He makes the
His
roll.
save DC, save
my
versus
DC.
his spellcasting DC.
Yeah, so it's for it saying
It's
0,
exactly the
there's a
same as
problem.
5th edition.
There's a problem there.
Yeah, he shouldn't have gotten a critical success on rolling an 18. An 18 plus 11, 7
That
plus
would be-
11.
That would be a critical success
He probably even shouldn't have
against
saved.
0.
He shouldn't have
He
saved.
definitely did say.
His number was high enough.
At least a 6.
But it makes a difference. I still get an effect on a success. Only on a critical success is there no effect.
Which spell did you use?
Fear.
Where?
Sorry, what?
Oh,
I'm looking for it. I'm like, fuck, you don't have that.
You mean
Because
Solomon?
I used it already.
No,
I think the character sheet.
Okay. It's 10 plus your level plus your primary casting stat. So 10 plus 3 plus 4 is 17. Plus 3, sorry,
16.
16.
So it should have been just a success, not a.
Yeah. I'm going to change that in my, because that's
I
definitely.
should roll DC 18.
Under my, when I open your character up,
Oh, that's Oblar. Not Oblar V9. What?
There we go.
Oh,
There's 2 up there.
That's what's going on. Okay. I need to kick over the regular.
How do I switch my master level 3?
Okay, hang on.
I have to go through and put my DC for all of them? That doesn't make sense. Ah! Kicked the wrong one.
no, I kicked both of them.
So somehow you open both?
Yeah, because you didn't tell me I had to go.
All right, so reconnect as V19 only, please. And then I
gotta
gotta take a look and see your.
Because when I open up Oldlar, I open up the other one that has the right DC. So open, so reconnect.
Trying.
And when you reconnect, just use V19.
Acquiring file list.
And then you open your character up and take. Actually, I can open your character. You can.
So either way, it should have been just a regular success, which means he's frightened 1.
Unless, of course, he's the 3rd level fighter.
Don't want to eat all these pickles and then be too full for the barbecue.
You do have something to barbecue and a lobster.
I know.
It's gonna take like 3 hours before that's gonna happen.
Swallow pickles.
You don't have to eat them all. We can put the lid
Yes.
back on. And
Oh, I'm a liar. There's actually only 3 left in here.
You already have eaten all the pickles.
Maybe that's why I'm feeling full.
Probably.
Because you've eaten an entire jar of pickles. There.
Can you reshare the map, please?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
also
also. Your
version 19
does not have your 2nd level.
So you put everything on your
first.
Mm.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you prepared fear instead.
As a 2nd level spell? No. First level
The
spell.
first level. Yeah.
And I prepared spiritual weapon and
Now let me.
The last one. Yay.
yeah, still say we'll save
Yeah.
DC 0. I don't know why.
Thank you.
Can I put the frightened 1 on?
I don't want to see pickles for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
For a good while.
No. What? I had him targeted.
No more crits, guys.
The way we're rolling today, we'll be lucky to get it.
Honestly, yeah, we're really evening out from last session. Man, every time I swap over to the stream, it's just an ad for me.
Nope, it did not apply it to him. The hell?
I shall now play my farm game while we wait. I've got chickens and pigs and cows and like a little dairy farm
There you
thing
go. Now he's
where I can make cream and butter and cheese and goat cheese.
So you're pirating the stream to
Yeah.
stream you playing your farm game?
I'm telling everybody about my farm game. And I have like these little
something.
beehives and I can make honeycombs, which I can make into either wax or into just like a honey pot.
Whatever this game is, we are not sponsored by it.
I will purposely not say the name of the game, but if you know, then you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. There's like cargo boats that I can fill, which is really fun. I'm currently in like a little derby and I'm trying to like win for my team.
I feel like my wife might play the same game.
I have maybe.
I have heard her talk about such things.
It's very fun.
At one time.
We
many
can
years
be farm pals if you do feel like joining of your own will and like no sponsorship. It's just a game that I like.
Well, you can
Have a little
probably
spa.
pick her as a farm pal.
Absolutely, I can. We can all be farm pals.
Assuming it is the same game.
Interesting.
Yes, on the assumption.
I'll have to look into why it's not auto-populating your spells.
I just gained the ability to get a sandwich bar and I can make a veggie bagel sandwich.
What game is it?
We're purposely not saying the name of it so that we're not sponsoring. But where are my games? Is this game?
All right, so you cast fear. That's two.
I'm a little farmer.
Yep.
What's your last action?
What is my last action?
It's very fun. I like it a lot.
The other question is this an attack?
No, it's not.
It is not.
Force is a saving throw, so it's not an attack.
All right.
So you can twang them. You want.
You can twang them.
If I twang them, I got to pick which one is the right one.
You fire and
it just there's a dice roll.
Yeah.
I need to make a cookie.
Tweak a little bit of a helping hand.
Those kitty treats.
And I'm over here too, you know.
Wait, you want some of these?
You want some temptations, my man?
No, they don't taste very good.
Well, these guys think they taste amazing.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
cats have weird taste buds.
So you then
Yeah, my cat
Tastes
likes to lick plastic. I don't.
I will neither confirm nor deny that
Petroleum
accusation.
product
Okay.
and having sort of like meat flavor to it. Because
Weird.
first he would do the same thing. He'd like to chew on packing tape
I don't get it.
and lick plastic bags.
Makes no sense.
apparently dogs, their favorite flavor and what dog food tastes like to them is slightly off meat.
Oh.
I can see why dog treats are disgusting then.
Yep.
Correct.
Again, this implies that you have tried them as well.
Will neither confirm nor deny that accusation.
I mean,
Oh my hello.
I'm sure at some point in our lives, all of us have tried both dog and cat food,
No.
just not, as adults.
I accidentally
Nope.
licked my fingers after stirring the cat's food in their feeder. So you have two types of food.
That does not sound like a good idea.
No, it's not. It's not. It's unpleasant at best.
At best.
And if there are children around, that smudge is never chocolate.
Oh.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
See,
Ruined
now
my
would be
day
a
now.
really good time to have Entangle, but I do not have it.
That'll probably get all of us.
Rise. I agree.
In this little tiny space.
Massive, though. I think it's like
Yeah.
Get all of us in it for sure. You know what though? It'd be funny. I'd be like, what is happening right now?
Weird
party streamers.
I keep getting tangled in them.
Really big party streamers. What do you think, Gwen?
I'll put a guidance on Ardella.
Thanks.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, let's see.
Now when I punch him, he'll get it. Good.
Is it touch or range?
Oh, hold on. That's a good
That's an
question.
important thing.
Hi, I gave you a bunch of treats.
Yes, but they always want more. 30 feet.
Oh, nice. Guidance is a pretty sweet spell. But she's immune to it after one
She's only
cast.
20 feet away from me.
You get one more, okay? Come here.
So right now you have.
I got one for you too, my guy.
Sorry, Tuck.
TikTok?
You have him currently.
Oh, I'm targeted the wrong person. Not working. Me. That. Okay.
There you go.
There you go. That's Ordell.
Trying to do it in the combat tracker, but it wasn't working.
Hello, I am Ardella.
Or so you say.
But, effects of Guidance Center. There you go.
Maybe I am not Ordella.
I mean, with all these mistaken identities flying around.
Okay, and command tweak.
Maybe I'm her evil
Okay.
twin.
So your second action is command tweak.
Hella.
Nordella?
Nordella, yeah.
All right, tweak is still
Targeting the
targeting the kobold. That's a hit.
1 point again.
Second action can also be another strike if you wish.
Might as well.
Get
So make sure you hit the multiple attack penalty on him.
That's a miss.
Okay, then that's tweak. Last action.
We can do it. Was I actually paying attention? What was just happening? No. I'm so sorry.
I gave you guidance.
Thank
Commanded tweak. Wiped it the other kobold 2 times. Got him once, missed him the second time.
Weak. Courageously. I have a lot of fun writing my notes, okay?
Courageously wiffle batted the kobold in the corner.
I just see this from Lindsay's point of view. Like, this is how you write. This is from Lindsay writing.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what?
Beyond belief.
There is a really silly part that I wrote today because I just didn't feel like writing what we actually said. So it's a lot of like, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, WTF.
All right, what's your last action?
It's like,
Even better, bruh.
choose me or him, baby. I choose you. Like,
Oh god.
I guess I'll raise my shield.
Okay.
That works.
That's a good idea.
It's about the only thing I can do with a 1 action left.
Yep. All right.
Could have drawn a weapon. Because you haven't yet.
I haven't needed to.
Stuck your finger up the chief's nose. And then cast some spells
All right.
into apology.
Told my cat what to do a couple of times.
Stab.
Big dwarf finger right up his nose.
Sorry.
Sorry, I meant to poke you in the eye. Sorry about that.
My aim is on
He, as an second action, barks orders. He pushes the other kobolds under his command to fight harder.
Get in the fight.
what's Tweak's favorite food? Very important question.
Kobold Scout.
Probably squirrel.
Oh, okay.
Squirrel.
But probably squirrel. He's not big yet, so squirrel.
Large.
Okay.
Not fish.
Oh, I don't know if I like what I'm
He
writing.
is going to stab a second time.
Yes, when you choose mature companion, he goes to medium size.
Actually, he's already he will go to large.
Oh, he starts small. Animal companions start small.
I thought he was medium.
No, he's small.
Yeah, it's mature takes him to medium, and savage takes him to large, and nimble leaves him at medium. But
So what level does he become medium sized?
Level 4.
Okay, before next level, I need to buy a saddle for reasons.
He's only medium size.
Hello, guy.
Yeah,
takes-
I'm small.
He's
She
my
takes the
fighter.
feet.
He's not your mount.
and the cat gets big, and all of a sudden she's seeing Solomon and Oblar standing there with saddles over their shoulder, waiting for her to turn her back.
Some Western music starts playing.
Sorry, the GM is trying to tell us what's going on.
I'll just keep going. That's fine.
Sorry, we're just having a moment.
And hits him with the.
Oh, he's shooting! Holy crap!
This is Knick Knack? Knack pick?
Even better.
Pick.
Going after TikTok?
Even better. Just a bull riding rope, and the other person has a hourglass. Okay, 6 seconds or 8 seconds or whatever it is.
Cowbell. Ka-ding.
Oh, and then leaves under light cover because there's someone in between.
I already forgot what it
And he
was.
misses.
What did he give me?
I feel like Tweak would kill me. Like literally kill me.
If he's big enough, he can lick you and you're scared.
Resist.
Lick your skin right off.
Yep.
And Kobold Fanatic.
Oh,
Stab at Tweak again.
No, no, I
he's
can't.
going for Tweak.
Guidance.
Clusterfuck. Okay, here we go. Miss. Attack second time. Miss.
And his last
Action is going to be a hurried retreat.
So, he basically strides up to his speed, plus 5 feet, gains a plus 2 circumstance bonus to AC against reactions triggered by this movement, and tries to get the hell out of dodge.
Oh, where's it going?
In his move.
Look up the spell pet cache.
We can just go through those walls.
That's a passage.
Yeah, they're just banners hanging off the.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, I
actually
didn't know that. I thought they were solid.
I want to like bound
I
this
would've
as a
totally
real
gone
book by
through.
the end of this.
You
Be
wanna what,
great.
sorry?
I want to like make a real book out of the notes at the end.
Solomon.
If we have enough followers, we can monetize that.
It'd be fun.
Hey, ow! What are you doing? That's my foot.
So do the banners provide concealment?
Not particularly because they're hanging floor to ceiling, but you can't just hide behind them because they're just
Baby.
they're not
Okay.
wide or well enough to
Ten,
they're solid.
20,
Hello, loaf.
25. We'll take him here.
You're very cute.
And
Oh, beans.
Maybe something. What?
I gotta be in melee to use
They stretch their toes out.
deception.
Rub the top of their toe.
I'll
Their toes out.
fire off a barbecue skewer at him.
Oh, there we go. Solomon is fed up.
Nope, there's barbecue skewers. There we are. Oh, that's gonna miss.
It is.
And he's gonna fire another one. Oops, I got quick draw. Oh, I'm gonna miss again.
With rough round for Solomon.
Yeah.
Great.
The other calls are just
Who are you joining it at? Just the ones behind you? Or
The one that ran down the passage.
yeah, okay. Oh, okay, wait.
Me and
Okay, wait.
Tweaker after him. I was gonna tumble behind him, but he took off. He's pretty quick.
two. You just know. All right.
He screams at the Cobalt Chief. Sharptooth will punish you for this. You know better.
And casts another spell.
Uh-oh.
I believe that's a cult, isn't it? Identify?
Yeah, but you need the reaction.
Oh, okay.
It's a reaction feat.
And
Did you hit? Me? No.
Okay.
I've rolled 5 each time.
It'd be funnier if he said, "In the name of the moon, I punish you."
Haha.
okay.
And then he swirls, becomes naked, and lands with a new set of clothes.
In a sailor's outfit
Yep.
with really short skirt.
Yep.
And no matter how short the skirt goes, her butt still fits inside it.
Always.
That's correct.
It's like the shirt's this long and there's no cheeks sticking out.
Because it's animation. She doesn't have a butt unless the draws.
She doesn't have a butt. She's like Barbie,
Pretty much.
Whoa, he's
except
sick.
Barbie.
Barbie has a butt, yeah.
Or Barbie has buttocks, but
No genitals.
Sailor Moon is like Barbie, except she doesn't have any buttocks.
It's a weird conversation.
It is a weird conversation.
I feel comfortable.
I kind of regret actually starting it.
Corey, did you have the rogue try to seduce you in Baldur's Gate?
Which
Which one's the rope?
Artemis, something along those lines. You haven't got him? The guy that ambushes you and tries to and holds you at
Ugh,
knife
I want to have
point?
a nap.
No? Okay.
I have not seen that person.
Okay.
I'll kill Lazel.
We'll lay here with the cats.
I haven't
after.
seen Lazel again.
Yankee,
You haven't done her yet?
No.
Yeah, I killed her.
But he tries to seduce you at one point. And then I because I'm a cleric, I'm like get to roll my wisdom and I'm like, yeah, he doesn't mean a word he's saying. I'm like, uh-huh.
Cobalt Chief is frightened.
Do you run into us again?
Tartuk sent a spell at
The
each.
intellect devourer.
I just ran past it and like I didn't stop for them.
The one that called to you is
Oh, in the person?
Yeah.
I killed that person.
I'm like,
Like,
nope, that's wrong.
because he becomes an ally.
Not anymore.
Not for him.
Okay.
He was dead. He was all dead.
Okay. Because I haven't seen him
Play
since
this
the
game now.
crash.
Let's play this game now.
No, I also didn't. But you could actually just free shadow whatever.
Shadow
Thing. I was trying to press all the buttons. And
I'm like,
alright,
you
fuck,
fucked,
and I
and I
left.
Yeah, there's a room you can go find another room and bring it back and slide it in slot.
Apparently, you can just like brute force it
too.
Oh, okay.
if you have enough strength, because that's what Jake and
Nessa.
Nessa did. Yeah, they just literally brute force. I'm like, I said, fuck it.
I left.
Focused on getting off the ship. I was like, no, screw this.
Once I got Will, I actually
Okay,
asked Shadowheart not to join us anymore, and she's pissed. But she's a second cleric, so if I'm playing a cleric, I don't really need another one. That's why you can't pick Locus, because you don't have Artemis.
No, I don't have a rogue. I think I got 4 people in my group anyways, but I don't think you can have a 5th, right?
You can, you just ask them to stay
yeah, I was
down.
gonna say.
But yeah.
Not at the same time, no.
Hobart.
What do I do here?
Oh, what about Ordella?
Yeah, that's Ordella. You skipped over
Ordella.
Ordella.
Do I not get to go? Did Tartuk just went, right?
Oh, Tartuk went, and then
Yes.
you jumped down to our... Jumped down.
Sorry.
Yeah, I passed you.
Ordella.
Whoa.
Just trying to get the important people.
Yeah, buddy.
If I
You hear from down the hallway, pull your sword and stab him!
I was gonna say, if I pull my sword and I want to use like the handle, does it still do the same?
May as well
damage?
punch him.
Yeah, it's the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you do non-lethal, you're -2 to hit. With so you may as well punch him and do
I
non-lethal
don't want to
anyway.
kill him. That's why. I feel like there's no way to non-lethally stab someone, is there?
No, there's
No.
It's the final
damage that knocks them up, to be very honest. You could be chopping them up, and then the last one you pull your shot.
Well, no, you have to make the attack non-lethal, and if you're using a lethal weapon, it's -2 to
Keep
hit,
stabbing him and then be like, no, I'm gonna pull the last punch
and just almost
and take -2 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then
But you
I'll,
have to know that it's the last one. Unlike D&D, where you just say, I'm
Yeah.
not going to do the
So you
lethal
have to make a choice.
But
But you also have the weapons in hand
either
either right now.
no, I have to pull something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab him, punch him, scream at him.
You can't paralyze him, he's ready to
No, I can't. I guess I'll just try and punch him again, I guess. We'll get him.
Oh, man, now I wish I'd taken the...
Oh, no, you won't.
What's the name of the spell?
You
You
critically
critically fail, which means you actually don't even take out one of his images.
There's a spell that lets me teleport something in my possession to a friend.
So that was
saying,
one
One attack.
We're gonna try
I
again.
have manacles.
Okay.
What's for guidance?
Yeah, no kidding.
Punch him until he's unconscious.
That's second this.
Try and
Well, not
grab
care
him, I
if he goes
guess.
unconscious.
It's going to carry a multiple attack penalty as well in it.
Which it should automatically take, right? We
I
talked-
think so. It should be sitting at minus
10.
yeah, minus
Oh,
no,
strength. Strength is
Right.
Yeah, it's just
minus
straight
10.
up.
Yep.
It's not agile. If she punched again, she'd be at -8.
Nope.
That added your full plus 11 in.
So
It should only
no.
be a 9. It should be a not success. So it did not add your multiple attack penalty in.
Okay.
Alright,
So we're not gonna hit the little star because it's not actually success.
Yeah,
Correct.
Okay.
All right, and now we pass everyone.
Damn, I don't like this color anymore. We're changing it.
Hobart.
I'm going to shoot the little purple bastard.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
You have to target them.
Yep.
And then
Boosting.
Shoosty pew pew.
Miss. But you
What the
do
hell is
manage
going
to
on?
take out one of
Rolling
the.
terribly.
You do take out one of the images even on a miss.
Critical
Miss, you do not.
We're gonna try this again,
Miss. Two images gone.
and might as well.
And third image gone.
How many images are left?
Just him.
Just him. There you go.
And that is all.
Make your life a little easier.
Thanks.
Until I recast it. Anyway.
Yeah.
He's the only one left.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the one ran off.
There's one ran. I'm chasing one down the hallway.
Don't bother trying to chase him. Although you could send Tweak after it.
No, I don't think I'm getting that.
She's got the movement to get there.
Okay. Moving up.
Moving on up. I don't remember where else it's on.
To the east side.
Yes.
Like Spartan in the sky.
Yeah.
35. I have 3 to reach.
What a great show. That show was so good.
Wheezy.
Careful, you might date yourself.
Why is our generation not so
Easily offended.
easily offended?
George Carlin, Jefferson, Barney Miller. Not Barney Miller. All the family.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. Raw.
What was the one with the Married with Children?
Oh yeah. Al Bundy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Married with children.
All right.
Stan, what are we doing? We moved up?
Yep.
And so that's one action.
Dan.
It's only one of them now.
Should I try my dispel magic on him? Is he gonna get covered because I'm standing behind Ordella?
You could ready an action to cast the spell magic as a counter spell
Next time he,
next time you cast the spell.
Can I do that?
because I don't think I'm feeling like he has no magic on him right now.
Like
Spells
spells
two,
two, and it takes up your reaction as well.
I got nothing else to use my reaction on. Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
And if he doesn't cast a spell, you don't lose it. Cast.
All right.
One of the
Yes, the triggering effect does not go off.
That's the code of
Sorry?
So dispel is a counter spell?
Can be a counter spell if you ready.
Okay, now the
Cobalt
Cobalt
Chief.
Chief.
If it's who you
keeps
think it is,
smacking
then
him.
we're wearing an illusion.
Oh, he misses.
Oh no.
Try with the second shot.
Wow, he's got pretty good AC. Ooh, crit.
Oh,
he
he
crits.
crits.
Look at that.
Hit the button, Gronk.
Trying to. All right.
The chief added to your misery.
And
Well, he has every right to do this.
14 damage.
Specifically
Oh,
added to Carly's misery.
Yes. The chief has every right to do
Stab,
this.
stab, stabbity stab.
swing the third time because the second time worked really well.
He was quite happy with it.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Okay.
Neck back is going to fire again. He is now under light cover.
Didn't know bad for having -2 to hit.
That's going to miss horribly. He will lock and load and fire a second time.
Oh, he crits.
Oh, you're using his short sword, not his crossbow, but
No,
No,
whoops.
whoops.
Yes,
probably the same attack.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely the same thing, except different damage.
Oh.
Oh,
Critically pierces his
That's a-
ear.
that's a critical disappointment.
Oh, but he credit. So
He pierced his ear.
Tartuk now has an arrow piercing.
That's like a 0 gauge.
yay, and that brings up top of the round.
All right, this point,
I'm
we're
going to
go into a quick break
because I really have to pee.
What?
We're gonna
Bio break?
and
And
then
we'll
we'll
be back.
It
It
probably won't be the entire 15 minutes, but we will be back.
We're
We're
talking about Strange New Worlds and
the
The latest 2 episodes.
yeah.
Being nerds.
Episodes and
we're being huge nerds. All right, so let's go back to here.
All right, when last we left, it
It
was
was top of the food chain order. And it should put
Starman,
Kobold Fanatic.
Kobold
one.
Fanatic
number 1.
Who's running away.
He was running away from.
Or is he luring Solomon somewhere to murder him?
So
Cobalt number 1.
I had to like zoom out to see where he is.
Solomon's
It was
in
his hurried retreat.
Solomon's in tough guy mode right
It
now.
moves
Get him.
30 feet away.
I'll make sure to write that down somewhere.
And then it does it again.
Oh,
And then
Does it a third time.
nah, I've run out of MF and light. I'm done running here.
Running into the darkness.
He is at this point over 90 feet away, or 90 feet away from where he originally
started.
Mm-hmm.
You coward!
Cobalt.
Oh, excuse me.
No, I mean
Solomon.
Cobalt. Our
and fuck right off the thing, and you hear him just skittering. You hear his little claw. Yip, 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 yip. Well, they're not gnolls. They're dragonish. So.
I know.
But you hear him clicking his little feet away, and you hear them just fading as they go down a hallway, down a tunnel, I should say.
Yeah, I'm catching glimpses of light from the banner behind me and everything, and like, okay, I'll go grab those in a bit here.
All right, so what are we doing?
I got a couple throwing knives down the hallway, but I'll grab those when we're done. So,
If we can.
Don't worry about
diagonals.
diagonals.
The way that it's set up in the hallway keys, it's just 5 feet.
You
Because you don't have a choice to move not vertically.
You can't actually see. Oh, there he is. So you can't see him on the
Yep, I know.
on the stream.
Make it
About
about
20 feet.
So weird that you still have that torch effect on you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea why.
I'll have to. I don't know if I can even go check.
Oh, he's got piles
We
and
had a
piles
nice
of cover to
cuddle on
me
the
too.
Mm-hmm.
Haley noticed I wasn't there and moved to the bottom of the stairs and started yelling at me.
He did move from the inner part to the outer part and looked over here, but I think he was okay.
Sorry. There's an effect now. Like
Hi.
25-foot torch. It's actually reading as an effect. Can you just delete it?
No, I
No, I
can't.
can't. It's not showing up on his effects list.
And
The only thing I can do is on
On the
the token is to actually delete the token, but when I bring it back in, it's still figuring
Yeah, it's
that
still
he's
doing
there.
it.
So at some point, I have to try and maybe delete him off the tracker and maybe bring him back in that way. But
we'll worry
we'll
about that
later.
So moving twice.
Yeah, I'll move twice to there, and
I wish this was a tiny bit clearer. I just want to see what he looks like.
How dense am I that I never noticed there was a window there?
Well, because we usually keep it covered.
You can't really see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, usually keep it covered, especially when we're filming, so it doesn't have backlight, I guess.
That would be
Just open a little bit for airflow.
I thought maybe I was just.
If that thing was like another,
I don't know,
wait a
6
second.
inches taller,
taller, I could actually put the AC unit in that thing, but it's just too small.
I started there,
It'd be very expensive to get it replaced with a bigger window.
so I can't go through the chief square, eh?
you
You
cannot.
cannot.
5, 10.
Oh, Noodle, what you doing?
Gonna get you some spider climb boots.
I am going to tumble through the chief square.
Ooh,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
There you go.
I have enough movement if he's 10. He'll be 10 feet of movement, and then 5 feet on the other side of him there.
Correct.
So,
Too heavy.
so it's gonna be an acrobatics check. Oh, I bet it's on the list of activities.
Yeah.
There we go. Activities. Up we go.
Should just have a, I think it's just a set number.
Acrobatics. Tumble through. I will have to target the chief.
Takes an attack of opportunity.
And
Sorry, reflex.
Yeah.
tumble through.
Now this one.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna say.
we'll just do this and then it'll be out of the way.
All right.
Hello, Archie.
So that will allow me
Kitty,
to
kitty.
move to here.
You go in on those cords. Rubbing on the cords is okay. Just don't chew, okay?
Oops, my. And
No,
I'm a stab this mofo.
Okay.
Stab.
No.
First, we'll
Unfortunately, he's not off balance.
Oh.
Or
There you go.
Yeah, it's just gonna be an ordinary attack.
flat-footed.
I need the name of an Olympic runner.
Male or female?
Doesn't matter.
Usain Bolt.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. And
I mean,
Solomon
roll.
It's done. Nah.
Okay. It's all of Solomon. All right, so the guys compiling in. What is going on?
Save the chief! Save the chief! That's what I'm yelling the entire time.
All right.
Is it solo Mon? Yeah, it is. It's
Jason
all
has
O's.
like son turned 10 today.
Okay, why are they?
They're all dapping. Because the son likes to dap.
He is
Go
going
Canadian.
to.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Actually, I don't know if you guys know Jason, but
From the store?
I
War Machine or Battletech?
can't remember if they were only in Victoria or if they were in Calgary at all.
I don't know.
He is casting a spell.
Oh!
Oh no!
I will use my reaction for this.
Oh!
To dispel magic.
All right. So look up your dispel magic and see what happens.
Magic. Unravel the magic behind a spell or effect. Attempt to counteract check against the target. If you successfully counteract the magic item, the item becomes mundane for 10 minutes. This doesn't change your non-magical properties. Spell or effect. Okay.
So you're doing a counteract effect. Is basically your casting check versus his spell DC.
Something we've never done before.
Well, I tried, but I was told it didn't work.
Yeah, the only effect it's got on here is magic item becomes mundane. Not a roll.
Because you're you're counteracting. That works.
Yeah, but it's got dispel magic for magic
It's not
item
a
on here,
reaction.
even though it's supposed to be for a spell as well.
Number 2. Counter.
COU. Yeah, I don't know.
Do we counteract?
Oh god, so I'm gonna get flow chart.
Oh, and we're getting out the books.
Add the skill modifier, the appropriate modifier to your check against the target's DC. Wow, that's not helpful. Let's check the flow chart.
Is there 2 S's in dispel?
Nope. Okay, it's fine.
Let's die.
I want to counteract with a spell or ability. Calculate the DC and counteract level.
Okay, second.
So DC's by level. So it's his spell level. Depending on what level of spell it is, it's either 15, 18, or 20. He's casting third level spells, we're fucked. So 15 for level 1, 18 for level 2. Is it a magical hazard? No. Is it a spell? Yes. Do we know the caster's DC? Okay, so it is the caster's DC. Counteract level is the spell level.
So you're trying to
Caster's, so it's your caster's DC.
You want to be
Yeah.
it's very comfortable.
Could be cuddle buddies. Except you know what? I don't
Right,
think
so
I
the,
could,
ca-
I don't think I could
the
put up.
counteract level has to beat his spell level. Your counteract DC is whatever your spell level is, which would be second. You can counteract a second level spell or lower. with a regular success. If you get a critical success,
I know what DC is. Go ahead and roll your spell attack.
Just any spell attack?
It's you should have a number on your let's see here. Your DC, your spell. So when you look at Druid Gwen, it says CL3 and has a magnifying glass. And then your action tab. It says Druid, says CL3 has a magnifying glass.
Oh, there it is.
Like that. There's your spell roll, your DC, all that stuff is sitting right there.
so your spell roll, you just
So you need to just roll your spell roll, which I believe you could probably double click it.
should be able to.
And it should fire off a spell roll.
Huh. No.
So your other option is you just roll a d20 with the modifier of whatever your spell roll is.
Let's see.
In my
your case.
I think she's actually +9 because she's got a higher wisdom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I got
just
a +9.
did a little modifier thing in the corner, in the left corner.
That did not work.
I like the initial, or like the. It was funny. Good job. I like where you're going with that.
In your bottom corner, go to the modifier, put in +9, and then the next roll you make, which would be a d20,
Put a number in there. Oh, that works. Thanks.
I gotcha.
and then roll your d20.
Nope.
13.
That's a really shitty roll.
Did not counteract the spell.
You could.
That was a 4. Yeah, let's try it.
She's gonna
We're
reroll
getting
that.
towards the end.
Might as well
Do
use
the
it.
same thing.
I know, I'm starting to regret not using this from the demoralize earlier. To be fair, I thought we were going to finish that fight fairly easy and then just keep going.
I'm waiting for him to pound off a big spell. I'm going to re-roll my reflex save.
I mean, you rolled double what you did before.
This is true.
The dice hate us today.
Honestly, yeah, we're not. I changed the color and hope that they'll like me more now.
I'm gonna do that too.
Now I'm a nice blue.
We'll try. Elementic.
All right, so you try to.
How do you spell his?
And
Totally did not work.
Whatever he cast.
Yeah.
He's disappeared.
He went invisible. Would have been really nice if that spell had worked.
Damn it! I was thinking of taking C invisibility.
Hmm.
And then he's going to.
I think he's going to be the one now.
Probably. It would explain why he's so much higher level than the rest of us.
Okay.
Tartak.
If by the end of the session you haven't figured it out, Keith, we'll tell you.
I did make my notes public.
Okay.
Wrong notes.
And don't feel dumb if you didn't figure it out, because only Carly figured it out.
We'll play back the episode from last week. It's like an hour and 52 minutes in, I think.
You can
Oh, session 10 notes. There we
you
are.
can literally see Carly's moment of, oh shit.
Yeah. Recognition.
Yeah, I went back to watch that episode just for that.
So cute.
Looking
It was
at that.
really funny.
And it was, you could see the gears going in your head. And then
You
also,
literally watch. And then you watch as we make eye contact, and then I just lose it.
and Corey has this shit eating grin.
You watch as you're constantly like to the camera, and you look at like I don't know how none of us noticed. You're so like I know something you don't know the whole time.
have I mentioned that a DM for
I would
25
never
years?
have figured it out. Because I had completely forgotten about the character.
Oblar.
I did
So
not.
suddenly he goes.
Okay. Remembering that there's a +2 on this, if he's within 30 feet.
These notes are not very good. Just a heads up. The ones from last week. So much happened. It was hard to keep up.
Where is my perception? Doesn't have perception perception activities?
Seek.
What are you trying to do? Yeah.
trying to seek.
Go down.
It must be a.
I
One
too
down.
would like
It
to
must
do
be a
it.
basic action.
Basic
There it is.
action.
Okay. So remembering that there's a +2 on that if he's within 30 feet. I'm going to try to locate him.
Well, I've got really high perception.
Huh.
Try.
I'm so sorry. I don't believe it's your turn.
No,
No, Dallas, sorry.
No.
You gotta stop doing that.
Fucking rename you guys.
I was gonna say, I think it's
That would
me.
ruin our team name.
Well,
I'll
do what you did.
Hey, without you here, we were team solo, just so you know.
Yeah.
We were. Yeah.
Which is way better than so-so.
Sorry, I'll try and do the same thing. Where did you find that?
So it's in your activities. We go down to basic activities.
Basic.
Or, basic actions.
Found it.
Yep.
Seek. Well, I too shall try, because why not?
Because it's only one action, so.
Yeah.
You're not exactly sure
where he is.
Oh, shit.
Well, you can always just swing in the square in front of you.
Yeah.
But you know what? Fuck it. Pull out your sword.
I was gonna say I'm gonna pull up my sword now.
Pull out
If
your
I
sword
can't
and
see him,
just fucking swing for the fences.
yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna try and swing.
You get one attack.
Don't critically fail, so you don't hit one of your allies.
Really?
Got it?
All right. Go ahead. It should.
Now you see why I hate this
Actually, like
fucker so
normal,
much?
right? Like it's.
Yep. It should automatically check to see.
You see why I hate him so much now?
I fucking.
Yeah.
Misses.
Yeah. No shit.
Okay. All right. And now it's all blur.
Oh, Larry, you tried to seek action?
Yep.
It did not work.
Did not find.
Fuck.
What did you get?
I guess I'll just try to shoot in the square.
On the break.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just surprised. This is the bowl, though, that I imagine that, like, you make. But those are, like, very similar. When we had berries and stuff on them, that's what I meant.
Carved wood.
Yeah.
Well, same idea, though.
So do I just make an attack roll without
I
targeting
picture that
anyone?
size.
Is that how that works?
Uh,
I'll try to shoot in the square he's in. Or the square he was
No, I'm used to cooking for big people, so yeah, my bowl, my
For big
utensils and stuff
Okay,
would
okay.
be.
I always figured they were little
size.
because you're little.
Well, but you gotta cook
But he's got a
enough for.
he's got a medium-sized appetite.
Okay, I see.
I gotta cook enough for two
everybody.
halflings and two full-size people. I mean,
So
we eat enough
so-
for three of you.
I was gonna say, so they get half portions then?
Correct, yeah.
Equivalent to ours, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll, and you can figure out if I hit or not. You want me to do a flat roll as well?
actually, if you click on yeah, you could have hit hidden, and it would have done it. But go ahead and make a roll just a D20.
Wait, how did
It's a DC11.
Ah,
You miss.
so if he was in that square,
you have no idea?
That's your second action.
you know what?
Well, he cannot.
Second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
Is it not like with us? He can't go through.
Crit fishing.
Can he go through our squares?
But he could have levitated. He could have been climbed up the wall.
Had a secret door there that we don't know about.
Exactly. There's any
Okay.
number of things he could have done to.
And the night.
Yeah.
Sana.
Let's try seek. There it is.
Did you read all my notes? Yeah.
He's
Like
not
I said, they're
impressed.
not very good at the end.
He's not impressed.
You think he's still in that square?
I got real shorthand. And then all of a sudden I start picking it up correctly again at the very, very end.
I'm going to target that square.
Okay, so basically, when you target him, like you just target him,
Yeah.
and then you just click the hidden modifier at the bottom.
Still on the list for me to
He is not. So just click hidden.
Yep.
And then
And
just
then,
make
well,
your
whatever you're going to do. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm going to cast Ray of Frost, but I don't know where this hidden button is.
Down at the bottom.
I have
dice.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, we're rolling like crap today.
Honestly, yeah, this is the opposite of last
This is
time.
way harder than it needs to
I
be.
told you, Keith is our unlucky.
Shut up.
Yeah, you weren't here. We did great.
We're gonna have to kick him out of the campaign.
Up. Shut your yap.
Shit your yeah.
Well, that's 3 actions, so I guess that's all I can do.
Oh, mother. That's your strike. If I think he's in that square, I ignore the flat check.
Well then,
And I can reroll.
next time.
Because I forgot about it.
Next time.
Next time.
Yeah, you missed anyway, no matter what. Okay, so
Yeah, I rolled 4.
that's why. Oh, I'm like, why didn't it throw the hidden dice? Because you missed anyway. All right. Oops, Cobalt Chief. Cobalt Chief goes, where did he go? Where did he go?
And Sienna says,
Aim at the same square. He has nowhere to go.
Well, not the same square, but you know what I mean.
But aim where he was standing. He has nowhere to go.
aim at this arbitrary 5 foot by 5 foot area.
Exactly. No, unless he like squished into that little alcove on the south square there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
But he'd have to climb. Oh, okay.
I don't think he's big enough for anybody to stand.
No, I mean he's a little gnome.
Not
Maybe.
flat
If
check.
he's out of his costume. Tartuk.
Does it? Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Oh, crit miss. And fuck it, he'll swing the third time. Miss.
I don't like that my title is now in yellow.
The little guy. But yeah, I don't know why it went yellow. It's because I know why it went yellow. It's because of the theme I'm using on the thing. I noticed it went yellow. I gotta figure out how to.
You notice that too? Okay.
Oh yeah, trust me, I noticed that.
It's very hard to read.
He is going to.
Good thing it's just the title.
Yeah.
Not as the whole entire body. That would suck.
Oh, he hits.
No.
Yo, my guy.
All right. Well, he will reload and fire a second time. Nope, that's a miss.
Let's say, does he get advantage because he knows where he is now?
Nope. All right. Top of the round.
Well, now we all know because there's just an arrow sticking out of out of the sky.
No, it actually just.
No way. No.
So that's why you can't.
Solomon, top of the round.
Dusty.
All right, I'm gonna seek this little son bitch.
Okay.
Do I have to target him or just roll it because I get a +1
Yo,
now
if I
from my
throw
eagle eye.
that red potion out into the sky, same stuff, it won't die him.
That's just
My keen eyes too.
But then would there be just a spot where it went invisible and it was red everywhere else?
what you can do is if you've got something that'll make dust, throw the dust on the ground.
So
And then if he
I get a +1 item bonus, and then keen eyes gives me a +2 circumstance bonus as well.
Put a +3 in the
that became a very quick counter for it in the game was players were starting to just buy
should
shit.
be able to target
Yeah.
him for you.
Just throw the flower in here.
Okay.
And-
Sorry, go ahead and see if that works. Speak action versus him.
Different color than the ground.
Ideally a powder, so it breaks up as they.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, maybe not a liquid.
Do not know where he is.
Son bitch.
You can still shoot into the square if you wish. It's just we'll have the hidden trait.
I will.
Hmm.
Or
Or stab into the square, I guess.
So you click on hidden and then make the attack.
Actually,
Got the hit rate on him, so you can go ahead and just make the attack.
Oh.
And if you hit, then it will throw the hidden dice behind it to see if you actually make.
Actually, even if you miss, it'll still throw everything.
No, it won't.
Oh no. Okay.
No. Because there's no point, right? You miss, you miss.
And do it again. Ooh. Ooh. Woo!
And it's a miss.
Woo! I hit, but I miss.
Yep. You thought you did, but then you hear. Wah, wah, wah.
I got him, guys.
Connected with something there for a moment, maybe.
I have a thought.
Does it hurt?
Sometimes. I have a 4-man tent. Potentially, if we pull it out and unfurl it, could we cover the whole square with it? Like throw it into the square so it covers the whole square?
Should
And then wherever he's standing, it'll like.
Because I think there's a limit on what's touching them that goes invisible.
Could we just do that
He's wearing it then. And so it becomes invisible.
the whole thing?
He's wearing it.
All right.
Oh, wait. So you grab one corner and you grab one corner and you throw it into the square and you don't let go.
But then do we go invisible?
And he can't wear us or carry us.
I mean, that's the other option is we just.
Items you wear or carry are.
Because once she's got him grabbed,
Invisible.
she doesn't turn invisible. We'll have a very good idea of where he
Yeah.
is. And she will have a very clear
So
idea.
should I just go in and start swinging hands?
Yes.
Start throwing hands. Might be, yeah.
Or. Oh, yeah, right. We were talking about fairy fire, but
We don't have it.
in the end it was decided not.
It's not.
Now might be a
Didn't
good
take
time for
entangle either.
Oh, you didn't
It's
No,
not.
I-
It's
I've
not
got
prepped.
Flaming sphere. I mean, I could drop that on the square, but then you guys would have to back off and it would give them a way route of escape.
Give me a sec. What I got?
Should have been.
Let's call all the kobolds in and get them to fill all the empty spaces around us.
What if I just take my soap boat and I just put it all over the floor, and then it's all
See, I've got-
slippery?
I've got chalk.
I also have chalk. Yeah,
I'm wondering if you can take an action to break up the chalk
and then throw
and
it.
scatter on the floor.
I think we all have chalk.
I think we do.
Probably. Or even better, I have flasks of oil.
Just light the ground on fire.
So actually, the flaming sphere in this one doesn't deal damage to creatures standing next to it. Only the square that it's in.
Oh.
How
Oh,
many-
so you basically just drop it in that square and he starts taking damage.
Pretty much.
I mean, you could then.
Might as well.
I am fine with that.
Oh, and I need to make this one too.
Sphere deals 3d6 fire damage to each creature in the square where it first appears. The creature must attempt a basic reflex save.
Question.
Subsequent rounds. The first time you sustain.
No one's got any
spell
nets, do they?
You can
No,
place the sphere
unfortunately.
in a square round to another one within range. It deals 3d6 fire damage each creature in the square. So not like
What's
the
your perception
adjacent
EZC?
squares. It's just the one square.
19
So I could do it.
Might as well.
Oh, and what is your perception?
or 18,
EZC?
sorry.
My
18.
perception DC is it
Yep.
10 plus your
10 plus. Yeah.
20?
When? What is your perception? EZC?
21.
21.
17.
17. When?
But I'm a big guy.
Just so slightly here from the square between the small reptilian humanoid and kobold scout knack. You hear a crunching of some type
Our flat
of
check is 9.
Oh, shit.
glass. What is Tweak's passive perception?
Corey,
Perception DC.
our flat checks with our key knives is actually 9, not 10.
So 19?
No,
Instead of 11 or higher,
we
it's
rolled
9.
9.
Oh.
And I rolled
Two.
a 10
Too late
on
now.
one of my shots. Just
We
so
know
you
for next time.
know for next time.
What is tweaked passive?
Perception plus
17.
6, so it would just be 16.
Sorry, so which square between Kobold Scout and Reptilian Humanoid 1?
2.
2. Where's 2? Oh, okay.
Yeah, behind me. Got out somehow.
It's behind you. I'm assuming you tell everyone that.
Obviously, Tweak doesn't hear it. Like, oh,
No.
he's how did he get out? He's behind me.
He's carefully watching down the hallway where the other guy
I
ran.
would like to turn around and
That's what
push
Tweak is doing.
the cauldron of bubbling hot liquid onto the square in front of it.
Give
Give me an athletic check.
You got it.
Into that empty square.
Yeah, into that empty square.
Easy lemon squeeze. You knock it over, and the water spills out into the square.
You see nothing in it,
and
and it kind of sloshes into the square beside it, and you see it hit something and roll back.
So the square between Tweak and the
And
Kobold
that was
Scout?
boiling hot potion, correct? Or like liquid?
Not boiling hot.
It was bubbling.
It was fine.
Okay. Does it do any damage?
Nope.
Okay.
Pair of waterproof boots will stop that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not as much as you think. Having literally had hot oil pour over my rubber gloved hands, yeah, it doesn't help against the heat.
Ouch.
but
Well, then can I?
That's
so
kind of
Carter,
leather
what
and
was
waterproof
Yeah.
boots.
I will-
I've
I
also
would like
walked
to-
through hot
to
water,
move.
and yeah, you feel it.
Yep.
Not right away, but you do feel it.
You can move through.
And then it lasts
Okay.
longer.
5, that's 15. 5, that's 10.
Okay. And sorry, which square did I see the
Directly between you and Tweak.
one right in front of me? Okay.
Thou hast more sensitive feet than I, because I've done the same thing. And didn't
Then
feel a
I
thing.
will. I guess try and seek, or like I want to try and grab him, but I don't know where he is.
Stepped into a puddle of coolant
Right.
that just came out of the
Seek.
fridge.
We'll
It wasn't
do that
coolant,
then.
Puddle, it was a
Okay.
pan. And I was trying to work on something else and I didn't notice and stepped into it.
He is
But
no
Ah.
longer hidden
Sploosh.
to you. He is.
took my foot out and I'm like, oh my god.
Good job.
Can I grab him?
You may make an attack. Yeah.
Walked on the hot plates at work. Oh, he appeared.
Wait, he
Oh,
appeared?
no, Ordello was able to scope out his place spot. Oh,
He got grabbed. Nice.
All right, so you see her reach out. And she got, well, sword in one hand. She reaches out and grabs.
The air.
Is that a Vulcan neck?
grab him by the scruff of the neck.
And
And
that's
that's
literally
your last action.
Yeah, that's it.
How did he get around us?
Oblar.
Oblard.
So when someone
It
has
could have been
something
the
grabbed,
over.
they don't
Or
enter the square. They stay in
Could
the
he have
square.
gone through this square?
No, pretty sure everybody else is hostile to him.
I don't
Well,
think-
Tortuccio,
Oh, maybe.
hope you're flame proof. I pull out a flask of oil, interact with an object to prepare it, and I throw it into the 5-foot square that has been indicated that
Is it gonna burn me?
Tortuccio. No,
Okay.
it's the 5-foot square or the creature inside of it. So
My arm
it's a
is-
flat DC check.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It ignites. It ignites.
Good job.
So that square is on fire.
Is there splash?
So, where's
Nope.
where's your own?
Just it says it's the 5-foot square,
Yeah.
or it hits the creature inside.
How many actions is that?
Pull it out, prepare it, throw it. And you saw me pull it out of my
All
bag.
right. Roll some fire damage for
Tartuccio.
Hey,
Tartuk, sorry.
Tart. Tart.
He's keeping up his illusion
TikTok.
at the same time.
He's tart.
Or-
Absolutely.
Here, have a tic tac.
It takes 3 points of fire damage.
Okay. You hear, son of a bitch!
And it burns for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Santa.
I'm dropping the flaming sphere.
In ephemeral.
Oh my god, so much fire.
Oh, the fire!
I retract my hand. No.
All right.
I mean, you're not in the square, so you're not
I'm not in the square. I'm not in the square. I was keeping him there.
All right. I will need to.
I do have a. Do I have a fire resistant potion?
Second.
I
It's
think
the great
I
thing
do.
about this one. It doesn't affect the squares around it, just the square that it's in.
Perfect. Yeah, I got
Okay,
a lesser cold and a lesser fire. I think I'm only supposed to have one of those, but it's okay. Whoops.
Seriously?
Oh, that's actually a good thing.
Oh, that was
Take
him
double
rolling one.
damage.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Oh yeah, critical failure.
Yeah, that's
Because he rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a couple of ones too.
That's okay.
Built 16 points of damage, ain't nothing.
Yeah, and he takes 16.
Whoa, is right.
Okay.
Here's a very big scream from out of him. That is only two actions. What's your third action?
Whack him. You don't have a weapon in hand.
No, I only have my shield up.
Get him, Tweak.
Yeah?
Yeah, command the cat.
Okay.
And all else fails, you got an action. Get him, Tweak.
Okay, so Tweak does not have him targeted. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
now he is still hidden to Tweak.
Yeah.
So give me 1 second. I just gotta put the hidden condition back on.
Hey, go Tweak, search, or seek.
Probably not a skill she's taught
Yeah, I
it.
don't know if that's
Tweak,
a skill.
seek, and destroy.
Although I do find it very funny that I have better perception than my cat does.
It's
Not that it's better, just the cats don't give a shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your roll
to attack, and it will automatically.
But he does have
add the
flank as well.
And one!
No!
So
He would have critted. He rolled a 20. He
And a
would have
one.
critted.
So he does have imprecise scent,
Correct.
so he could potentially tell which square he's in.
Well, he knows the square
he's attacking, absolutely, but he still misses it because he's hidden.
Let's
No,
see what
I
it
know.
does.
I guess hit both of the buttons.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20 and a 1.
So it's normally you have a vague, but he actually has imprecise within 30 feet. So all this time, Tweak has known which square he was in. I smell.
He just has chosen not to share this information.
Exactly. Little fucker.
Wasn't told. You didn't know.
Yeah, sure enough.
He's a cat. You didn't know.
Sir. You know, even when you do ask, they still don't tell.
Since he's this flaming guy there,
That's square.
he throws his club at him.
Who's throwing clubs?
The Cobalt Chief.
Oh, he's way over there.
Now that's definitely cover, and he. No, misses. Okay.
So remember, Harley, your first action next round,
There.
maintain the grip.
2. So he.
Because then it doesn't suffer the multi-action penalty.
No, he misses. The Cobalt. He drops the crossbow, pulls out his sword, and swings.
So release is just is a free action. So go Nick Nack.
He doesn't want to break his crossbow
Go Nick Nack.
because he's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And he will swing. No, he misses. Second time. Possibly. Nope, he misses. All right. Top of the round. Solomon.
Oh, Nick Nack, we can pass through his square, can't we?
Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
For all intents and purposes, you can consider him flat-footed to you. Tartuccio.
My.
He's slightly distracted at the moment.
Well, even though the chieftain technically is not an ally, you're doing the same thing, which gives you a flank.
So now you just got to get a 9 on your
So
click hidden.
So you move.
no, he's already got it on them.
But you can't target him. This is the problem. So you have to click hidden before you.
I've already got the hidden trade one. So
But we can't target him.
I've already targeted before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. Just saying.
So I turn on flat-footed and make my attack.
Yep. And it's a miss.
Even with the 9, I wouldn't have hit.
Yeah.
And
Again.
turn on flat-footed, and I
We go rafters. There you go.
make my second attack. And I get a 5. I get even less.
Right.
Yep, the dice hate it.
Sorry, did the chief make contact with his foot?
I'm gonna roll physical dice on the next attack. Sorry, man. The dice roller
Going to
hating me. I haven't succeeded on anything.
he is going to
The dice roller is just
breaks a grab.
What's your athletics bonus?
Plus 10.
Oh,
No.
He's just a wee cast.
He will then
That would be a really bad time for him to cast abuse on himself.
he's gonna try. Oh, what is this one?
good time, yeah.
No, I mean, I think grease makes you flammable.
No, it
He's in a
doesn't.
flaming sphere.
Yeah, it does make you
All right.
flammable.
He is going to
Just makes you slippery.
Because it doesn't Baldur's
fire
Gate.
a telekinetic projectile. So the
Wang.
set of bones he had on the table. Fire him at Ordella.
Ouch.
Ah, she's good. She literally has a healer at her back.
Yeah, totally fine.
2 healers at her back, actually.
Even if I do get hit, I'm not worried.
Hits. And it is from bones, so take 8 piercing damage. The little bones dig into your neck and chest.
I'm just annoyed.
Spell attack. So it's a, I think it's actually a 2. Double check. Absolutely, it is 2.
Yeah.
So he tried to get away, fire off the spell. He's done.
It's a cantrip too. They're cool. It's a cool cantrip.
It's a nice little one, yeah.
It's a wicked cantrip. I'd rank it right up there with electric arc.
Blood Arc's save does have half damage on a miss, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
All
They should.
Or
More than one is also really nice.
Everything that requires a save does have damage now.
Dartuck.
In Pathfinder, it's kind of cool.
I would like to keep, or to try to keep the
Nothing
grapple.
to save or something.
Okay, that is your athletics check, please.
Just an athletics check?
Yep. Well, you can target him and then do your grab.
Okay.
Your grab activity. Actually, you have him targeted already. He's still targeted from last
So
time.
just do grab again.
Do your grab again.
Oh! He's
Critical
going
success.
nowhere.
He is restrained. Press the button. Press your
Oh,
Effect
the star? Yeah.
Yep. And now he is restrained. So I'll remove grab.
Now you've got him in a body hug. But still in opposite squares.
And that's really bad for him. Okay. Okay, that was your first action. What's your second action?
He's immobilized and flat-footed.
Good at town, buddy.
I like that.
I guess, yeah, I'll I'll attack him.
Okay, I'm just gonna add flat-footed because he is flat-footed to everyone right now. So you don't have to worry about pressing the button.
Okay.
How are
you
you
hitting
hitting with the sword? All right, go ahead.
That's number 2 though, right?
Yep, he is not considered hidden to you.
But second.
I'm sorry.
He loses invisibility. He attacks with a spell.
Aha.
He shows up.
Yay!
Sorry, I completely forgot. This is
That's fine.
good old school D&D. Where when you actually fire off invisibility, you are
with a spell that harms
someone.
How
Yeah.
hurt does he look?
Heavy.
You'd have to make a medicine check.
Oh, I see.
Or we look at a
don't-
combat tracker where it says heavy.
That just means he's within his last 25%
hit point.
That could be one. That could be
100. You don't know what the hell his
All right.
He looks hurt.
I don't have very good medicine, so I'll just try and hit him with my sword.
Yes, chop his head right off.
And then that's it takes the -4.
It will take actually
it'll be
minus
-5
Minus
to the
5.
strength.
Yeah.
So
It'll be your second attack.
Yeah.
You
You still have him targeted,
but
but he's also flat-footed to you as well.
You're
You are going to critically miss.
All right. Roll again.
We're getting close to the end of the session. Might as well.
Snap.
There we go.
Yes.
20.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Critical miss a second.
Whatever. We're gonna try again. We'll see if this hits him.
Fortunately, not with the mind.
Yeah.
That's
That's
how
now
minus.
-10.
Yeah. Otherwise, that was a good.
Oh, the
roll.
first action was grab anyway.
Yep.
You got him. He's not going anywhere.
Why is it -10?
Oh, right,
Should
we
it
did.
just be 0?
Well, so your first attack is full bonus.
Yeah.
And it was grab.
Attack is a -5, and your next attack is -10.
Oh, I see. So it's just
if you're
Gets
it's just 17 then.
Yeah.
I got
And
it.
your first attack was your grapple.
Yeah.
Because it's considered an attack.
Right.
Using a
10,
test.
then roll +5, and then just flat.
Oblar.
Because you have that. +10 bonus.
Look, there he is.
Indeed.
Because on here it's like
Indubitably.
+10, +5, or 0.
Correct.
Because your
base attack is +10, and then -5.
So when you get +11, it'll be 11, 6,
6, and 1.
All right, I definitely don't want this fucker going anywhere.
Okay.
So I'm going to start by casting True Strike on myself. Obviously.
Okay, that's a one action.
I load my bow, which is a reload 0, with
Yep.
my vine arrow.
Ooh.
Okay.
And shoot.
I shoot him. I still have another action after.
He is under cover though from you. So
Okay.
do click the light cover.
Cover. Roger
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Sordello is granting him cover. And there's a flaming sphere there still.
Which when I sustain it, will do more damage.
Nice.
You know what? I'm going to re-roll anyways because I do have the True Strike. I'm good fishing.
First fishing.
No.
So, but the first one hits.
Yes.
That's the best result. So then he takes some damage. Then this add an object for the vine arrow that I added. That's the question. Look like it.
I don't think it would have.
Okay. So wording of the vine arrow is viney stalks, leafy stalks protrude from the arrow of this rustic, or the shaft of this rustic arrow. When activated, arrow hits a target. The arrow shaft splits and grows, wrapping the vine in the target in vines. The target takes a -10 foot circumstance penalty to its speed for
Okay.
2d4 rounds or until it escapes against a DC of 19. On a critical hit, the target is also mobilized until it escapes.
Well, he can't get any more mobilized
than he is currently.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that if
Roll
he
your
did
2d4 and get the number of rounds that he is slowed for.
Two.
Wow, that was.
All right. So that's only your second action.
though.
Yep.
But it did wrap around him, right?
It did wrap around.
Yeah. So he's reduced by 10 feet
Yeah.
for 2 rounds.
Okay.
But you've got
What's
him.
your
Your
third
action.
I'm going to try a diplomacy check. Cartuccio, if you give up now, we won't kill you. If you don't surrender now,
Diplomacy or intimidation?
well,
Hey,
A little bit both.
a little bit from column A, a
It's
little
a
bit from column
diplomatic
B.
intimidation.
Like column C, because
that's my great sword.
so I'm trying to do it
That's okay.
diplomatically. I'm laying out his options, not threatening.
Okay. So you're trying to coerce?
Yes.
You have
You
a
have
target.
targeted roll. It should be hidden from you.
So do it under activities.
Yep. There should be a coercion activity.
Diplomacy. Nope. Oh yes. No, it's
It's
under
under intimidate.
intimidate.
And it's an exploration thing.
It's true. It is an exploration. So
Diplomacy is created. Oh, that's deception. Diplomacy. Gather information, make an impression, and request.
yeah.
You could it'd be a request.
I think
Yeah, that's the only action one.
Okay. So then I click that button. Apparently, it's not a hidden roll.
No. Okay, don't think about it.
Like
Think
what
about
I
it.
said.
Sienna. So first of all, your
Flame
flaming spears
going.
Yeah, I need to sustain it. I'm trying to
sustain
get
it?
it.
is one
action.
That's what I was trying to find.
Yeah.
There was-
Sustaining is always. So theoretically, you
you
could
could
fire
fire
off
off
two sustainable spells.
You
sustain, fire off
fire
another sustained spell.
two actions every round.
You could sustain. I don't
I don't think there's a third way to get a third sustained spell because I don't think there's any sustained spell
for
or
a
sustainable one.
That's
one
two
action.
action. That's not two action.
By the way, that was the fire damage that you took from my
Okay.
round 2 of 3.
Okay.
And sustain is the damage again.
So when you sustain, you deal your damage.
Deals 3d6 fire damage, basic reflex save to each creature in that square.
And you still do have a
You
you
still
still have a target, so you can just roll your numbers. It should come up.
Oh,
He takes half inch. God, that's gross. And he collapses to the ground. As he hits the ground, the illusion of his
rolls the case.
cobalt facade
disappears.
Tartuccio.
And the kobolds all just
fucking freak out.
So
Do it!
illusion spells are actually really hard to counterspell.
Illusion spells?
Yeah, you actually have to.
Actually, not a spell. It is an ability he has.
Oh, okay.
It is.
But illusion spells, you actually have to beat one level higher.
But either way,
So
when it hits my turn,
Second.
Sorry, so you the spell is why he collapsed? The
flaming
fire?
Fear. Yeah.
So can I dismiss it at this point, or does it just hang around until it gets
I mean,
my turn?
I think
worst case scenario, she can pull him out of it. She
I
can
I
pull him out.
believe you can use a action to dismiss it.
yeah, you've
Well,
and you've still got actions left.
Yeah.
yeah, I've got one left. If I use an action to dismiss it, I still have one left.
correct.
So you could potentially stabilize him with a heal check or medicine check.
Medicine check? Yeah, we'll do that.
You can do battle medicine or first aid, and first aid is 2 actions. I was just checking that.
I can't do first aid because I don't have 2 actions.
But you can do battle medicine.
Correct.
Alright, so miss the spell.
Battle medicine could heal him up to 4d8, which would bring him to consciousness, and he can act. Okay,
Oh, that's the downside. You can't just stabilize him with battle medicine.
right.
Oh, okay. So if we want him
maybe
conscious,
leave him until we can
I can perform first aid on my turn.
go restrain him first, tie him up.
He's still technically restrained, so someone's still got him in a death hug.
plus the
Yeah.
plus the
But I'm
vines
not on
around
fire.
him.
No, she's got like her hand around his throat, and he's unconscious.
But
So at this point, we will drop out of initiative because there's no point to continue.
Alright, well, we'll stabilize him. We'll get him tied up.
I pull out the manacles. Not that I think they're going to hold against a slippery little bastard.
I
like this.
administer first aid. I just killed him. I just killed him. I administer first aid. I pull out my scalpel and slice his throat. Whoops. No. I pull out a bandage and I tie it really tight.
You turn a kid around and you're like, but he didn't. He wasn't really bleeding around the neck.
I was wrapping his burns on his neck.
He got roasted.
Oops.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my god, that was great.
I'm sorry.
Whatever story arc was supposed to be, it is over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that was.
Action was first aid.
It's just that I don't get revivified until 5th level.
Oh, well, I guess we're drinking a potty with us now.
We'll send him to the lady. By the way, we accidentally ganked him.
We tried to stabilize him, it didn't work.
Ignore the various arrow, sword, club, burn marks on him.
He kind of gave us no choice. We had
It's
enough of that.
administer first aid. Administer first aid. There we are.
You
All
watching- are
right.
you watching me?
Critical failure. If you're trying to stabilize the creature's dying value increases by 1. Oh, I didn't strangle him to death.
Oh, he's just a dying one.
He's a dying two.
I'm sorry, dying
All
two.
right, I'll do a medicine check.
If you're trying to stop bleeding, it
it goes
immediately
around
takes
the
the amount of damage equal to its persistence.
No, because that brings him back to conscious. Let's just stabilize him.
Yes.
I hit him with a stabilize cantrip. So now he's unconscious, but not dying.
Now we
So
can-
someone tries to heal check him again and cross him again.
I'm done. I think I'm done with the fantasy grounds rolling. I'm going to roll physical dice because I haven't rolled nothing successful this session.
You got a few hits.
No,
No?
no.
That's good. A few hits.
I think I got one at the beginning of the fight. I've hit like once this entire fight.
All right,
It's just
so
ridiculous.
the
chief just
stares
stares
down
down and goes, I knew something was off on him.
What gave it away?
The purple scales. So yeah,
The eloquent speech.
she's.
we do have
You could literally see on that episode. You can see her Tarta, and then I'm not sure, but I think you can almost see her mouthing the word purple.
Yeah. What? Somebody asked
So it was the
something.
connection about purple and all of a sudden she just lights up. She's like, "Oh my god, it's Tartuccio!"
You were like, Tartuk is the name of his alias,
Yeah,
and for
it's gotta be
some reason, that's what gave me the like connection to Tartuccio. And then I looked at our notes, and in the notes, it's like he is a goblin or a gnome in purple, and he's archonic and like arrogant or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's him right there.
Yep. So yeah, we'll
My
manacle
legs
him.
asleep.
We'll
Do we leave him to the?
you also see that like all the kobolds just they see what like the regular ones just see what's going on
and they just fucking scatter. They just run. They don't know what to do.
They run up halls and
Yeah,
stuff the
like-
halls. The only people left standing there are the chief and
Nip Tuck there.
Once again, Nip Tuck, really good show, but
I'll use diplomacy with the chief,
Yes.
Yeah.
and I'll suggest a possible alliance with him and his people in the future.
Or friendship.
he just shakes his head. He says, I don't know if it's even salvageable. The clan is shattered. We don't know what we can do.
He says,
It'll be months before I can get everyone back even together to figure out what's going on. He looks over at
Nap Puck there. And
says,
my friend,
come with me. Well, we need to plan our plan's next move. The suit scales may be done, he says. And him and Nip Tuck there wander off and just
I will.
basically disappear.
I will extend the offer to him that we were looking to establish. And if he wants to,
We go around 5 o'clock, show up, so it is after 5.
That's classic for us, though.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Might be Shauna.
but when we do get it established, if he's interested in forming an alliance or even just a friendship with our burgeoning kingdom, we are more than
Go with a friendship.
happy.
Perfect.
We don't wipe you guys out. You don't attack
Wrong
us.
with a lion.
what you guys do find is they basically take off and
If nothing else, we are friends with Knick Knack and Paddywhack and Mignac.
yeah.
We saved that guy's life. And the chief. Yeah, we got 4 friends, if nothing else.
You find basically in the back hallway an area. You find a giant pile of stuff.
Well, I guess if there's no one here to collect it,
The mound consists of a huge amount of work, so certain objects such as quartz and microcrystals, bits of metal, broken weapons, armor, and other garbage.
here.
But you also find a total
total of 320 copper,
42
42
silver, 12 gold pieces, a whole mess of arrows, a rune lying in the pile,
Oh, like a stone.
the rune stone, yeah. And a soiled leather bag. Inside the bag are, oh man, 21 silver pieces, 9 gold, 1 platinum, a small pouch with dust, and a plain brass wedding ring set with a single pearl.
detect magic.
Some of the items, yeah, you do get the sense of magic in the area.
Followed up with a read aura. I have both prepped.
You know that a couple of the arrows are magical.
Yoink.
The rune stone definitely is.
Yep.
The bag of dust is. and it
Just
has
joint the dagger.
Yoink the dagger. Have the weird bag
You
of
find
dust.
on the table
All magic
a
matter.
journal,
We take that for Lindsay.
and
It
it
is written in a language I believe none of you speak.
Lindsay?
No, me?
Lindsay.
However, the more I can prepare comprehend languages and be able to read it.
Or we just give it to Lindsay.
Take it for. Yeah, we can still read it though, but I want to give it to Lindsay as like a present.
Tartuccio's.
Well, I want to know what it says.
Well, yeah, those are totally
The
fine.
question is,
What do you do with Tartuccio?
I don't. Kind of regret
I think we need to drag him
stabilizing him.
To
I would like to know.
the fort.
Well, first of all, when he left with
Jathal?
Jathal, who was
Yeah.
the scythe lady.
Yes, he left with people.
I want to know what's going. Yeah.
Where?
Okay, we have some questions.
questions that we will answer.
Answer.
Next time.
All right, we're gonna go quickly into our credit roll.
What are we gonna do?
Oh,
And we need to do the MVP.
MVP.
Do we actually? Wait. Is anybody?
Or is it just us?
Is it just us?
2.
That's
Probably with us.
Probably me and Gwen.
Give it to me.
So the question I
I
have,
got a couple other people that are in as well, but they're just my account. So,
the question I have
is who you believe is your MVP on the table. You guys can discuss it.
Tartuccio.
You, because you grabbed him.
I was gonna suggest Ordella because she seems to have been. She's the one that grabbed him. She's the one that's been really frontlining it there.
I run
Only
into
because her
face
dice were
danger.
working.
Doesn't.
I don't know, man. Even when my dice weren't working, I was still trying to get in there.
Yep.
I was like, and I run.
lots of dice failing today.
Yeah.
But we ended up with 10 crits and 7 crit misses.
And still obnoxious
So
in
not
our
another jar of
Pickles for Carly, thankfully.
Are we now saying it has to go past 20?
No.
No, God no.
That's too many.
That's not nearly fun.
Because technically we did go over
What
What were we supposed to go over?
8. 8 was the magic number. 7 was last time.
I thought we were doing higher numbers than that.
We can.
Let's go with 11.
I like
Next
that.
time we hit 11.
I agree with that.
Next time we hit, let's say 15.
I agree. Okay, I like it.
And then every time we hit 20s, no matter what
you have to eat.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Before the end of the session, then we hit 20 on.
All right, so if everyone's in agreement, we will give Carly
the red chip and
Thank you.
start with 2 hero points next
Just
game.
take these back.
All right, with that, everyone, that is it for us for
this session. Thank you all for watching.
I will finish up my notes.
See you all in 2 weeks.
Bye.